everybody? Sterling Silver here today, and today we are here. We're going to be playing more and more, and even more. Actually, we're going to be playing more and more and more of Dungeons and Dragons. Technical difficulties. Okay, sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties. I'm just waiting for. The game is supposed to be starting now, and I've got two players that are MIA. I am not particularly thrilled with this information. Currently missing players. I'm sure they will be. Go ahead and jump chat with our other party. We have new artwork that we will be displaying in just a moment. I really want everybody to be here for this because I have the artist in chat who we need her reaction because the art looks amazing. But we need everybody's reaction so she can see it just for validation of how amazing this all actually is. Because it's gorgeous. Fucking gorgeous. My part of the art is already down in my logo, as you guys can see, and I love it. I love everything about it. Okay, that's better. Oh, I'm just trying to make some adjustments. Might have to turn my light on back there. It's gonna bother me this entire time. Hold on, give me a second. What the damn thing? That is going to bug me. Anyway, go ahead and jump into chat. Hello, hello.
Well, hello there.
Alright. Didn't I see Jupiter or Rozzy? Or Jupiter or Red?
Say
Nope.
Rozzie's right freaking here.
Never mind. I saw Rozzy's name on the screen and that was the first thing I went to. um, I'm sure Red and Jupiter will join us shortly. They're probably just over.
Yeah. Well, they're definitely going to join after this.
Yeah. So, my green screen is gonna piss me off today, I swear.
Oh, there's Jupiter.
Alright, there's Jupiter.
Oh my god. Hey, sorry about that, guys. I was dealing with some technical problems and everything like that. It literally happened like 5 minutes before 11, so I couldn't contact y'all. So it's all good. Getting my laptop booted up and all that kind of stuff. So
It's fine. We have a couple of announcements to get through before everything goes down.
that's cool. Good.
Hold on. Maybe if I just there we go. I adjusted that because I don't know why this thing keeps. There we go. Okay, now my green screen's not gonna piss me off today.
All right.
Sorry.
I'm too excited for this.
I am OCD about the way my green screen looks.
No, it's good.
All right. Anyway, as you guys know, I was going to initially get a group photo of all the characters to have for the streams. Well,
Right.
Echo, being the awesome captain that he is, he did that for you guys.
Nice.
So if you guys are on the Twitch stream,
Hold on, let me get it
Go
up.
ahead. Let me. I'll head to there because I believe I still have the link in the chat.
I am going to post it in Discord as well, just so.
okay, Echo's gonna post it in Discord, but for everybody who is on stream, and so we can get the reaction for the artist who is also in stream.
Love you, Sketch.
That is the most glorious
Give me
picture I have
seconds,
ever seen in my life.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Ah, my Twitch is still loading.
It'll be up.
That is
It'll be up for a
absolute-
few minutes.
That is absolutely beautiful.
That is-
Can I get sent a copy of that?
That's why I'm posting it in Discord for you guys.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
go ahead and download it straight from Discord. It is y'all's. It is currently my background for my computer because I love it so much.
Oh, I so love that.
I love it. I
That's pretty
absolutely
nice.
love this thing. It is so good. She did such a good job.
And the fact that you have Varric right behind Echo is just it's amazing. Like
All of it is just perfection.
I am so saving this.
I gotta get my
Now-
clip tool out. That is beautiful.
All right, Red just
When
got
you
it
go
on
check-
Discord, so he'll see it here.
Yeah,
And
when
we
you
have
check Discord,
individuals.
you'll also get the individuals.
Oh,
Ooh, I love it.
So I will take these and I will update the layout for the next session. I'll put your actual picture there. I'll put y'all's official
well
character
done.
art up on the or up on the layout for the Twitch stream.
Yeah.
But this is absolutely amazing, guys.
It is. I have logged into Roll20, going into the game, and I'm playing up D&D Beyond. I don't know. I don't know why. For some reason, whenever I would imagine Echo with the fact that he's a drow, I don't know if is it pronounced drow or dro, or does it really not matter?
depends on your
Yeah,
region.
It depends on the region and which race is saying it.
Okay. But I don't know, for some reason I always envisioned Echo having like the typical drow tribal tattoos. But this is really good. I love it.
According to Echo's backstory, he did not grow up in the Underdark, so he was not subjected to that.
Oh, that's an Underdark thing. Okay, I wondered what that was. Okay.
99.9% of Drow are born in the Underdark, and that's kind of like a coming of age thing. Echo was
Okay, I
not
didn't
raised in the
realize that.
Underdark, so
Does that same thing apply to Goliaths? Because I know they have their little tribal markings and stuff.
yeah, it depends on the herd they're in.
Okay. So Goliaths are orcs where a group of them is considered a herd or something like that, correct?
Pretty much.
Yeah, there's
Nice.
actually in I think the new Icelanddale adventure, they're releasing all kinds of additional Goliath supplement in that
Oh yeah.
because it specifically it states Goliath sport.
We're getting all kinds of. Well, I mean, Goliaths typically come from the far north. They're the barbarian races of the north.
Oh, so whereas most people when they think of barbarians, they always think of orcs, but really when it comes to the true barbarian race, it's the Goliaths over the orcs.
For a humanoid race, yes, it would be the Goliaths. Would be the more humanoid of the races.
Wow, I'm learning all kinds of new lore today.
All right. Well, that is the art. I forgot what my hotkeys were for a second.
And then, of course, you guys have your individual pictures
1,000
underneath
years,
now.
I have returned.
Sweet. I just noticed.
What do you think, Red?
Red in the Discord is the character art. What do you think?
I'm not in Discord.
It's in the Sea Kings chat.
Oh,
There we go. I say a rousing success. An absolutely rousing success.
Oh, I imagine. I love it. So just curious, Red, what kind of turtle did you design your turtle as? Like, what kind like?
that's
Is
a
it
great
just like
question.
a basic snapping turtle or something like that?
I was under the impression it was a snapping turtle.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I solely just went off the character art that he sent me,
Yeah.
yup.
and that's the one I sent to Sketch and said, okay, he's red.
So I'm going with he's more like Humongousaur at this point, but I'm okay with everything that's happening.
Oh my god, I just noticed that. That's great. Now because of that, now because of that, whenever Red does something like really badass, he needs to go. It's hero time.
Oh my god, no! We're not going that far. No, I'm cutting it off. I'm pulling rank.
Oh
No.
By the way, we need to discuss. By the way, are we on stream right now, or
We are on stream.
never mind? I'll wait
No,
till-
go for it.
It's about metagaming.
Go ahead. Like we're not in the game yet. If you got a concern, let's go ahead and talk about it.
Well, it's mostly about metagaming and a funny tactic on how to metagame, but funny. I'm gonna
Okay.
use Jupiter as an example.
Okay.
We were last game we were talking about flying octopus,
Oh.
and he said a face hugger. Now, what would have been more funny if he said that, yeah, and then they grab you on your face and impregnate you.
Oh god.
We would have got it. We would have got it.
Pretty much.
That's
Oh.
better. Yeah. Instead of just flat out saying it, you should try to like figure out how to describe it, and then we're like, oh, we get it.
Yeah, instead
Oh,
of
geez,
pulling like
okay.
real world references, try to describe it in a funny way that your character would describe it. Is basically.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good. That's
Like,
good. Okay,
I make
I like that.
Booyah, which is an actual word.
True.
Hey, the flying octopus is just purely cross acting upon what he thinks he's read in books.
This is true.
I mean, look,
And
Jupiter's also.
I'm slowly getting more and more concerned with the books that the Fire Moon house is keeping.
Hey, giants grind your bones up and make you into bread.
I'm getting more and more
as I look-
concerned with the books that the Fire Moons are keeping.
Werewolves like to
I
dress
think
up as
that-
old ladies.
All
I
these
mean,
are true.
look, if there's any, look, if there's any kind of sky octopus that Jupiter's actually more familiar with, it's the kind that can inflate themselves like balloons.
Yeah, come on. Sky octopuses are a real threat, you know. Flying squids, that's just silly.
Alright.
And Rousey can attest for this. I've made up crazier stuff when we've been at LARP events to kill times or the deal with plot's explanation to something.
I wholeheartedly believe it. I wholeheartedly
And
believe it.
it'll be shocking the number of times I've made stuff up and that turned into the plot as well.
I
By the way,
wholeheartedly
Sterling,
believe it. Alright, what's up?
before we begin, I just found out something today. I do have to leave a little.
Okay. You,
Not like super early. It's like around 3:30.
oh, okay.
3:34.
Yeah.
So
That's usually like right around the time we end, so. Alright, without any further ado, because we're already 20 minutes into this thing, let's go ahead and get into our adventure, guys. right. So, in the last episode, you guys were finishing up on the Island of Giants. You had gathered your gear. You were about to make your way to Neverwinter to take care of the the wood elf Evie, who had been found in the now ruined city of Saltmarsh. As you guys were leaving, your ship was being blockaded by the Siren, who decided to pay you a visit. She wanted you to go and find a book for her. All she told you was a very powerful grimoire in the Sea of Fallen Stars. After some negotiation, threatening, and a large bag of jewels thrown at your feet, you guys accepted the mission, went to Neverwinter to talk to your patron, Lunarius, the white dragon, or the silver dragon. He is a silver dragon, he's not a white dragon. Where you discovered that one of your companions, Zarshun, who is a paladin, you're not sure of what order, refused to step foot into Neverwinter. You guys talk to Lunarius. Evie is left in the capable hands of a wood elf bladesing wizard. Lunarius gives you some supplies, some knowledge, and some wisdom. And then you guys make your way back to your ship. After a few days of preparation, cast the teleport spell that Lunarius had given you. Not perfectly, because you didn't know exactly where you were going, but you had a good enough idea that you landed just outside of the Sea of Fallen Stars in the forest of Gulthmere. My stream cut out for just a second. Okay. As you guys land in Gulthmere, you guys are having a hard time breathing because you guys did roll a mishap. But you landed in a relatively close enough location. You guys each take 15 points of force damage from the teleportation, forcing you guys into a tree.
Oh, jeez. Wow, 15 points right off the bat.
It is
That's
not my fault y'all rolled like a 30.
That's fine. Nah, it's all good. It happens. It's D&D.
As you guys catch your breath, stand up, assess the situation. You guys are surrounded by forest. A dense, very green forest, but not like a vibrant green, more like a dull winter green. There's no real path you can tell. As you look up, the canopy is blocking sunlight for the most part, so you're having a hard time telling which way is north, south, east, or west. You guys want to do?
I am going to investigate.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Any landmarks or anything.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. You are
Rocks.
you are not too familiar with Gulthmere. You do hear off in the distance the sound of water, but you're not sure if it's a flowing river or if it's a beach. You just know there is water off to your left.
Water.
Jupiter's
So-
actually gonna fly up to kind of get a better look at this at the scenario from a bird's eye view, and the fact that it's also forest, so this also is a familiar terrain for him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics check to get through the trees without too much damage.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna heal everybody.
Oh yeah, you fly through the trees
27.
like you were born in this particular forest. You have
Yeah.
shoes. All right, Daedalus. Before Jupiter jumps out of the range, you guys heal up 12 points. 12 points from the damage you had taken.
Sweet.
Oh man, that tree
Um,
just came out of nowhere.
Jupiter, go ahead and roll a perception check for what you see.
Perception. Seven. Wow.
As you come up out of the canopy, a stray branch smacks you in the face, and your vision's a little bit blurry, but you do see that directly ahead of you is this vast body of water. Say, even with your eyes a little bit blurry and sore, you'd say 400 feet in front of you is a massive body of water. You're assuming is the Sea of Fallen Stars.
All right. I fly down and relay that to everybody.
Should we go towards the water or away from the water?
I think towards it.
Yeah, I'd say towards it for now.
I mean, isn't the island in the Sea of Fallen Stars?
Oh, yes, it is.
All right.
Wait, what? They have maps.
What?
Do you?
No, we didn't.
Do
No,
you
we
have
didn't bring
maps?
the.
We
didn't
didn't
bring the.
get maps. Oh my god! Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
Red, how are we supposed to bring the Atlas? That thing's like 40 pounds.
Yeah, that atlas is like literally the size of you, Red.
And the Sea Witch never gave us the map to go off of.
She just said we'd know where it is when we get close enough. Because we're listening to the crazy Sea Witch for some reason now.
Well, it's either that or lose the ship and everyone on it.
All right, towards the water then.
Okay. There is no direct path, so you guys are gonna have to make a path. So who is leading this little trek?
I am.
All right, Red. I need you to make a survival check.
Survival thing. Watch me go.
And who is directly behind Red? Who would be standing behind Red?
Think Daedalus or Jupiter?
I'll do it. I'll stand.
Yeah, I'll stand behind Red.
Okay. Both of you go ahead and make perception checks then.
I get advantage with my shield.
That's a bit better than last time.
Okay.
19.
Jupiter, Daedalus. One of you, Red. Eventually, I'll get one of the kids' names right. Red, you are taking your spear and carving out a nice path for everybody. You can see where the trees would bend a little bit more and make a nice walking path where you can kind of push branches and stuff out of the way and make a path easy enough. Jupiter, you're kind of paying attention, but not really. Daedalus, you see as a couple vines begin to wrap around Red's ankles as he's trying to carve a bush out of the way.
Oh, I definitely tell him about it.
Hmm.
You got a vine wrapping around your ankle.
Oh. Try to cut the vine.
Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Karate chop.
What did you do? Take a level in monk as well?
I have been training with Jupiter.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you just karate chop that thing and you're done. I did
How
not
was
realize.
that?
Did not realize you
Hmm?
took a level in monk. That is awesome.
All right, in character. How was that, Jupe?
Jupiter just nods like, impressive, you're learning fast.
Mm-hmm.
So just curious, because the fact that I'm a druid and I actually have because of my druidic circle law, does it look like the plants are really even paying attention to me or even bothering with me or something like that, or was it the plants wrapping around just because of all of us walking through it, or was it are they actually like alive?
Go ahead and roll a nature check.
All right, because it's forest, does that mean do I get like advantage because of my druidic circle? Or
You
something like
are
that,
a druid of the forest. Yes, you get advantage.
All right. You said nature.
Nature.
Cool. Hold up, let me roll the other one, and there we go.
You
take that
notice
18.
that not all of the plants are alive, but that bush in particular that Red is hacking, doesn't seem to particularly like being hacked at.
Well, I don't like.
I think it would be best to proceed without attacking the vegetation. We don't know what this forest might lie.
Indeed.
We don't know what this forest might have for us. So, so let us tread lightly and peacefully.
As you guys are making your way through the forest, not destroying everything in your path, but kind of sidestepping everything. Takes you a little bit longer. You guys are about an hour into travel when you guys see the forest begin to open up, and a pathway begins to open to you. You're not out of the woods yet, but now there is a clearly walked path in front of you. You guys continue on the path a little bit more. Red and Daedalus, go ahead and give me perception checks, please. The forest is not as lively as you think it would be. Normally you would be hearing birds and some animals chittering, kind of trying to get away from you, but for some reason there is nothing. It's quiet as can be.
Just before we exit the forest, Jupiter's going to try something. He's going to put his hand He's going to put his hand on the ground just inside the forest and close his eyes and kind of see if he can maybe sense if like what might be going on with the forest. Because you said it's a lot quieter than it actually should be. Like there's almost like there's no nature around it.
Pretty much. Feels like the forest is just dead. The best word.
As Jupiter's doing that, I'm gonna look around and go, I have a bad feeling about this.
Why would you say that?
Great.
Jupiter,
Last words.
Jupiter, give me a nature check at just a straight roll, just a straight nature check.
Straight roll?
Straight roll.
Cool. 6.
All you know is that this particular section of the forest, probably a few miles of this forest, there's nothing here. Something scared them off. It doesn't feel like the forest itself is dead, but something has frightened any and all wildlife away from this area.
And I bring that to everybody's attention. Really need to be everybody keep your guard up. Whatever's going on with this forest, something has scared off what was in this forest and caused it to act the way it is. And I just step up and I get back up and I just kind of walk over to everybody, just surveying the situation, seeing if there might be, if there's like any kind of trace of life or anything.
Alright, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. That's wow, me and the 6s and 2 and 12s.
You do, after focusing for a minute, you do sense some wildlife. But it's not in the forest. It's about 100 feet ahead of you in the lake you're headed towards.
I just can't make out what it is just yet.
Nope, not yet.
Okay. That's about all I can do. I just, like I said, I head over to everybody, and we just kind of see where to go to from there.
Alright. You guys begin walking up the path that is before you. About 30 feet, you begin to hear the crashing waves on. And this doesn't feel like an ocean. You don't get that salty breeze. This feels more like an enormous lake. Fresh water. You begin to hear the sound of birds and fish flapping about, flashing about. You hear the wind rustling the trees again. Whatever that sense of panic and fear, you just left behind it. Now you're walking towards a more active forest, a more vibrant, alive area. Cross.
Yep.
Need you to make a perception check, please.
Oh no, I'm bad at this. Yeah! 8! Rolling hard today.
As you are looking around, just keeping your ears open, you feel a dagger go into your shoulder again.
Yeah! Assassinated again!
No,
How bad-
you actually survived the assassination attempt. Don't worry about that part.
Okay, how bad's this one hurt?
Let me pull this. Let me flip a sheet real quick.
Daddy.
I was actually hoping you would survive this one.
Little girl.
No, the little girl's our only hope of survival.
Hold on 1 second. Yes, my love.
Yeah.
The assassin was the little child
And I'm
widow.
gonna go on the news wing with the handlebars.
Oh no, we're gonna hit somebody else's backstory first.
Also, I just noticed like the two little small bodies of water between the Giants Run mountains and Gulfmere. They look like a frowny face, and the beard and the Gulfmere forest almost looks like it's those bodies of water's beard if you look at it close enough.
That's funny. I like it.
Or
Oh.
the brownie face had a bad night drinking.
Get dressed.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Mommy, have fun, okay? Love you. Yes, you can see your. Get dressed. Work. Yeah. See how much he does.
Time to eat this small fireball.
Oh, it was just 3. It was just 3.
Oh, good. For a second, I thought I was gonna get sneak attack for like 86.
No, I actually, just for that purpose, I left sneak attack off of this guy. He's got enough things on him to make it much worse.
Oh god. I wonder whose backstory this is.
Plus 7 is 13. 13 points of piercing damage, and that dagger hits you in the shoulder. You very visibly feel a cut there. There should be a dagger there. The dagger's gone.
Can I arcane that real quick?
Sure, arcane roll.
26.
You know it is very magical, but it is not of this plane.
Okay. Ah! I've been stabbed! Or shot, or something in the shoulder! And I'll look around in a panic.
Alright.
I'll look around as well to see if I notice. I'll look around as well.
Cast that on
Jupiter, I need you to roll a history check.
History. 8. Wow, even with a +6.
Jupiter, I'm trying here.
No. That's
Start
no,
rolling
that's fine.
better.
It's just how the freaking Oh, Luxon.
something about this in the back of your head. You're like, why do I remember something like this happening? But you have no idea at the moment. There's a thought in the back of your head that's like, this seems familiar. Where have I seen this before? At that moment, you guys are just about at the edge of this forest ending, and you see this hand sticking up out of the ground. A massive hand. The fingers are standing at almost 12 foot tall. The palm of the hand is submerged in the ground just a bit. And
And it's once again.
a man in black. I'm the monster that like that. Come on, their team. I want them to survive. I can take. Try explaining D&D to a 5-year-old.
Don't worry, she'll be a master. So
So. Okay. Standing by the hand coming out of the ground is a man cloaked in black with what should be hair, but is blue flames tied back into this makeshift ponytail. At this moment, Jupiter, you know exactly who the hell this is.
I'm trying to
Tiberius.
All right. At this moment, at this moment, you pretty much see his feathers, just absolutely he is absolutely furious. You start seeing lightning appear out of his hands, appear out of his hands, just standing right there, and you just see this absolute look of just pure hatred on his face. What are you doing here?
Red goes, friend of yours?
He reaches back and throws his dagger across again.
Oh.
I intercept.
As you go to catch the dagger fades from your view, and Tiberius is standing behind you with the dagger at your throat. If anybody has seen Naruto and the Fourth Hokage, that is pretty much what you're fighting at this exact moment.
God damn it.
I need you guys to roll initiative.
Yeah.
What you do? Do you have the combat thing up? Because nobody else's characters are out, so.
Oh,
hold on. I'm
yeah,
gonna switch the maps here in a second. I have a map for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Be fun.
Okay, hopefully this will...
You guys are coming out of the forest.
Yeah. It's just right where we started.
I got
It's all the nearest spot.
Alright, 12 for me.
Well,
Yeah. There we are, okay.
Echo 16.
I am not
Man,
all
what's
the
up
way
with
out in the
those
middle of the
12?
ocean.
A lot of 12s. Jesus.
we're all going.
Going to what?
Yeah. Possibly die.
Everybody hit a 12.
possibly die. I
But-
mean, because
Echo.
all right.
Oh god, just hearing that, I just imagine it just sounded like Pope was like, "They're all going to die."
And after you went all
Where's
through the
Jupiter?
trouble, they have this beautiful art made by a wonderful artist for us. We all get killed.
I was not expecting y'all. The last 3 games, y'all's initiative had been like 25, 23. 20. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
20. That's not bad.
seriously.
All of y'all 12.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I'm a
I
blade
don't
singer, not a
understand.
war mage.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right, let's do this. Let's make something impossible possible.
Anything's possible for a possum.
Wait, we're gonna make something impossible possible. So we're going to make a candy bar that won't melt.
Okay.
Moving
At the
on.
top of the
At
round.
least not melting your hand.
At the top of the round, Tiberius with his dagger at your throat is like, huh. I guess I missed one. But you're not my target today. He turns his fiery gaze, these blue fire eyes, which anybody who knows fire ganassies know that their flames are not supposed to be blue. That blue comes from somebody who's been to the abyss and back. He looks, his blue fire eyes train on Cross. And he's going to make 4 attacks with his dagger against Cross.
Oh, jeez.
14?
That. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that does not hit. Does not hit.
I think yours is.
Yeah, 15 at the moment.
That's a 12. Okay. Okay, that one is a 17.
As a reaction, I will shield. That puts my armor at the 20.
And the last one is a 16.
Does not hit.
Alright. You see him throw the dagger the first time, and as it misses, he teleports right behind you, and is going to make 3 melee attacks, and you are just like by the skin of your teeth dodging until you shield, and then your shield blocks the last 2. It's going to. Bum, bum, bum.
So is he in melee range with me now?
Yes, he is now within me.
Okay.
Basically, he went like throw the dagger, teleport, tap tap.
Okay. Map was taking a couple seconds to update for me.
Is going to bonus action. Are you okay? Babe, are you okay?
Go check. Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
Silence was scaring me a little bit.
Sorry. Something fell off my daughter's cabinet and made loud sound. I was like,
It's perfectly cool, man. Take care of the little version of you.
is going to bonus action blood maledict. Seriously? The full damage? Okay. Couldn't land on. He's going to curse a binding on Cross. You need to make a strength saving.
Okay. Is that considered a spell or an innate ability?
Innate ability.
Okay. That's what I was double checking. You said strength save?
Yes.
13. I am
Fail.
rolling.
Have no reactions. Tiberius' next turn.
Okay.
Alright. That is the end of Tiberius' turn. Captain Echo.
Christine, where are you?
Yeah, the only one who didn't roll a 16.
I have to get afterwards.
You mean 12?
Oh yeah, 12. Dang it. See if I can move my guy over. I'm going to move right behind the guy, and I'm going to stab him with my sword.
Okay.
With 22.
Okay. Is going to uncanny dodge to lower that damage by half. 30. So. Okay. Anything else?
And that was the +2 damage for using only one weapon, being one-armed.
Alright, did you add that to your... You haven't added that to your character, have you?
No, I don't think I did.
I'll add that. Alright. Damage was added. Anything else for you?
Yeah. With that, I want to shoot him with magic missile.
You attack. You used your action to attack. You can't use your bonus action to cast a spell unless it's a cantrip.
Unless it's a cantrip? Okay, that's easy enough.
Well, do you have the one meta magic feat that lets you cast spells as a bonus action?
This is true. You're a sorcerer. You have quickening. You can use the quickening to cast a spell.
Yeah, 2 sorcerer points.
I don't know if I have quickening right now. I think I do. I'm not too sure, though, off the top of my head.
Have all your... Not powered in.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought. So unless it's a cantrip, then I will do firebolt.
As you release the firebolt, point blank range. Yeah, that would normally hit and do a lot of damage. If he wasn't immune to fire.
Yeah.
Take your favorite clothes off.
It's all I have unless it was poison, so.
You hit him and he just looks back at you and you're like, that should have done more. Alright, next. Cross, you have no movement, but you have your actions.
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Hold on a minute. Actually, Jupiter's next.
I don't know.
Yeah, because
Oh yeah, that's right. Because
the
I'm
turn
trying
order.
to think. I know there's a specific rule if there's people that roll like the same initiative.
Yeah, Jupiter rolled a solid 12. I go after him because I made a 12-17. Cross goes after
Technically,
me.
Jupiter is the last one, because the solid 12 is 12.0.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Okay.
So technically,
So
it's
Hey, it's
red
always,
first.
it,
They just have the...
to make sure.
They just have the order. Okay, red, you're first.
All right. Time to move. I'm going to go with my spear.
Okay.
That misses, doesn't it?
Is this your spear plus 2?
Yeah.
That's it. That is 9 damage. Tiberius takes it and he doesn't look happy about it, but he doesn't look too injured by it either. Anything else, Red?
Not yet. So, no.
Okay. Next is Cross.
Okay, for my bonus action, I am going to Blade Song.
Okay.
Can't find my die thing here. There it goes. All right, I will Blade Song, and then I will attack twice with an 18 and a 16.
Hit.
Is that not set correctly? It's not displaying. That made me very sad. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Oh, that's because I don't have it on the right attack, do I? No, I do not. I never updated it to my new sword. Makes me very sad. There, now that's correct.
Alright.
Alright, bonus action, action. My movement speed is reduced to 0. So I am done at the moment.
Next is Daedalus.
Alright. Since Cross is apparently the target, I'm going to move within range of Cross, and then I am going to cast Death Ward on Cross.
Okay. What did marker on cross to
Then, as a bonus action, I am going to cast my spiritual weapon.
what did I do this time?
And the spiritual weapon's going to go right here above Cross.
Yeah, I'm not pleased. Alright, you said spiritual weapon. Sorry, my
Right
life.
here above Cross. You're fine.
Right above cross. Gotcha.
Yep. I'll just roll the attack while you're getting it set up.
Weapon?
Only 18.
I was like, wait, do you have? But either way, 18 hits.
7 force damage. And that's my turn.
He is not happy about what is happening at the moment. He missed all of his attacks and now is being attacked by everybody. He's like, well, this is not as fun as I thought it would be. Okay, Jupiter. Your arch nemesis. Your arch nemesis is attacking your friend.
Well, you say he's not happy. Well, he's about to be even more unhappy. Jupiter's gonna fly closer. Jupiter's gonna fly closer, and I'm going to fly. I'm gonna fly up into the air just about 5 feet. We go ahead and get that straight away. Damn it! Come on, work with me. Work with me. 5 feet. I'm 5 feet up in the air. And because of the fact that he pretty much pulled some dirty crap like that to one of his friends, I'm going to use control of basic 4 elements, mold earth, and I'm going to basically just kind of straight Kakashi this dude.
Okay.
Just
What is
sink him
your
into the ground.
what's your spell DC?
The spell DC for that?
No, like what's your spell DC? Should be like
My spell DC save? It's 15.
15. There's no real rule for how this is happening, but I'm basically saying you're grappling him with that spell, so he's got to make a strength check to get a strength saving throw to get out of it.
Right.
Yeah, that's a 17. You go to mold the earth around him, and he just leaps up out of the way and stands on the broken earth that you made.
All right. And the only bonus action that I have. Let me just see something real quick because it's immune to fire, but. Alright, since I'm right above, I will probably get alright, I'm 5 feet up in the air, so I'm just right above where Cross and radar, correct?
Yes.
So I flew about 5 feet up in the air. Okay, good. If I were to fly above them, would I be able to make an unarmed strike to him straight down?
I'll say you still have enough movement. You can fly to the other side of him and like completely block him in, and you'll actually have advantage on the attacks at that point too.
Yeah. All right then. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'm gonna move right over here, and I'm just gonna come, and I'm just gonna bring down as a just pretty much death from above type deal, an unarmed strike on him.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
You go to swing,
Are you kidding me?
and in your rage, you go to swing, and Tiberius just takes your arm and slams you on the ground.
Dang, and that was my bonus action, and I've got nothing else that I can do, so I'm no longer in the air.
Alright,
Now,
back to the top of the round. Tiberius
I don't
now
want him
surrounded.
Down there, put him down. He wants down. Play the other floor. Play it up. Get your.
My child is being amazing.
Sorry.
Tiberius now surrounded is going to
Choose.
throw his
Shoot.
kunai at Cross, which is now a DC 20. Yeah, he misses. It's going to fly over across his shoulder, but he's going to use that to teleport away. Going to teleport over there, and then is going to make 3 other shots, bringing the kunai back to his hand every time. Nope. What? Get a +9. That was actually a 20. That does it.
As a reaction, I will shield.
You do not have a reaction until the end of my
You
turn.
said
Until the end
I
of his
thought you
turn.
at the end of his turn. I thought you said the beginning of my turn.
No, end. Yeah, you are still under the blood curse at the moment. But a 20 hits you with your blade sing.
Okay.
So that is 2d4 plus. 16.
Okay.
Next one is natural 7, so that misses. Natural 4. Are you freaking kidding me? One of them hits and the other 2 miss. Kunai is back in his hand. He is going to use his movement to get further away. He's like, nope, I'm not feeling this right now. Take a few more steps back. And that will end his turn. Up next is Cross. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to see one thing really quick. Do. Perfect. I'm gonna move in front of
Hold on, you guys. Be right back.
Daedalus. You guys already know what's gonna happen, don't you?
I'm predicting lightning bolt.
Forgot to change.
Wish I could really use Fireball against this guy, but I can't, and I know it. Though I will cast Magic Missile at the 3rd level directly at him.
Magic missile at 3rd level. How many missiles is that? Oh.
I want to say it's
5?
5.
Yeah, it's 1 additional missile per each level.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's 5 of them.
Alright, so.
All right, you guys. Sorry about that. My roommate had some groceries delivered, and they just delivered them.
I am dumb.
That's alright.
What's that?
Nothing. It's about to take effect now, but I'm dumb for the last round.
Okay.
Echo, are you done?
No, I'm actually going to take one of my superior potions and toss it to Cross, if I could.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to toss it to Cross, and he can take it on his next.
Yeah.
Cross, you're no longer restricted by the blood curse.
Okay, I was wondering if I was still restrained.
You are now fine.
Okay.
Okay, at the end of Cross's turn, Tiberius is going to take one of his legendary actions because I'm
Don't you mean at the end of Echo's turn?
Echo's turn. Yes, at the end of Echo's turn, he's going to take his legendary action, cast Produce Flame.
I'll counterspell.
Okay.
Good move.
Counterspelling a cantrip though, like really? Okay.
I'm too beat up to take any chances at the moment.
Okay.
Oh wait, cantrip. Oh wait.
I mean,
actually,
it's possible. It's
okay.
it just
is it-
seems like a throwaway kind of thing. I'm just like,
No, it's actually. I think it's one of those gray areas because cantrips actually aren't considered spells.
counterspell does still work. It is a
Okay.
spellcasting is still a spellcasting ability.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is one legendary action. Uh, Red.
You literally move.
You can dash and make your way to him, but you're not gonna be able to make it to him.
No, I'm gonna
anything.
try to get next to Echo.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw my spear.
Okay. That'll hit. Okay. Yes.
Ha ha ha! That's it.
Alright, at the end of Red's turn, he's going to use 2 legendary actions. Generate. You see his body begin to like smoke, and all these wounds begin to close up on him as the immense heat just begins to heal his body. Actually,
Okay, guys, I think we need a game plan because now he's healing.
17. Good point. Okay. Next is Daedalus or Jupiter? No, it was Cross.
Cross and then Daedalus.
Okay. And what type of action is it to take a potion again?
You can take
Bonus.
it. You can take it as a bonus action.
Okay, so for my bonus action, I will pop the potion. And how many dice is that one?
Superior is 4d4 plus 4.
I'll pick up 14.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm a little out of it this morning, so math is being terrible. Okay, so I pick up that. That was my bonus action, so I will. I will move there, and then I will 4th level magic missile the guy.
Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 5, and it's one
Okay.
additional missile, so that's
6.
6 missiles. I'm panicking. So what do you expect?
As that last missile makes impact, Tiberius's body erupts into flames, and he disappears into a puff of smoke.
So he's gone from the battle altogether.
You have no idea where he went.
I want to arcane him puffing into a smoke. Like, is it like puff into the smoke like fire elementals do when they die and they return to the fire plane?
You get a sense this is a skill he developed on his own, but it's similar to Misty Step.
Okay. Then I'm going to drop down in a pile of pain and try to catch my breath. As Walter like jams crackers in my mouth.
Walter hurriedly like just trying to feed you crackers, like not entirely sure what else to do. What is everybody doing with Frost having a mild panic attack on the ground?
Well, Jupiter's
I'm
going to
gonna-
go over. Jupiter's going to go over and start healing him because the fact that this was that this was something from his past, and it basically almost took one of his friends right in front of him. This is an absolutely keen reaction from Jupiter. Sorry, I cannot talk today.
Take a breath.
Take a breath. Words are
just your
complicated.
It's just your backstory.
fine.
It'll be okay.
I know. Well, I'm also trying to get into character, so this would actually be exactly how Jupiter would actually react. Because normally you see him pretty calm, but
I know that's why I'm half expecting Jupiter to just go start flying around the forest trying to find this guy.
What you can do, I can heal Cross.
All right. As I go over and as Jupiter goes over and turns to Daedalus like, Daedalus, you have this, don't you?
Yes, I can heal him.
All right. Jupiter's gonna fly up in the air. Is gonna fly up about 20 feet in the air and see if he can try to scout around. Try to scout around the forest, and you're gonna hear him just scream out, "Come out, you coward! It's me you want! Let them out of this!"
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
"11. Damn it.
What you know of Tiberius is that he is the most proficient bounty hunter out of the entire bounty hunters guild. He's not going to come out for you. He'll come out when he's ready.
What would he be hiding? That's in character to Jupiter.
He's most likely waiting in the. He's gonna try to sneak attack and get us when our guard is down. I'm gonna fly back down and go near Recross and just kind of stand at the ready and everything, and just kind of keep an open eye in case he tries to come back out.
While he's doing that,
Daedalus, go ahead and make a history check. Daedalus, as a war cleric, you know that an opportune strategy when you're basically pinned to the ground to the point you have to escape against 5 enemies who weren't as injured as you hoped they would be at this point. You're not coming back today. You have this sense that you guys are okay for the moment.
I relay this information to Jupiter.
It's just common battle strategy. You do not think you guys are in danger at this moment.
Also, Cross, how damaged are you? How in pain are you?
I'm a little scraped up after taking the potion. I can see my blood. This hurts a little bit. He
Okay,
stabbed
hold
me
on.
with a dagger as I point to like my shoulder and then my chest.
There's 10 more. There's 10 more health.
Maybe we should go get in that boat I see over there and pedal out in the middle of the lake for a little while.
Hey, somebody noticed the boat. I was like,
Kinda one
please,
thing
for the
I was
love of
trying-
God, notice the boat.
I was actually gonna say before he disappeared, I was gonna say we need to get that sumbitch to the water.
Yeah, and then I go, well, it looks like we won. Such a coward. And I start walking to the boat.
You guys walk to the boat, start piling in, and you guys notice the boat's a little small for all 5 of you, but you manage. Nothing. The forest is silent again. You hear the fish in the lake. About it. Pretty chill.
While he goes to the hand, he taps the finger.
Alright.
Good job. You know what I did. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, the hand is. It's just a stone hand as far as you could tell.
Cross is still over. He hasn't made his way over to the boat, has he yet?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm making my. I'll make my way to the boat.
Everybody else is
Alright,
making their way
Corey-
to the boat.
Creeper does as well, and as he gets over there, he just puts a hand on Cross's shoulder, and he just goes, and I'm gonna use my Cure Wounds cantrip to just kind of at least have something to, or sorry, not Cure Wounds, Healing Touch.
Okay.
Oh wait, again, it's a cantrip. It won't.
Yeah, that one I have to. That's the one I have to expend a hit die. Give me
Yeah,
one
hit
second,
die.
guys.
It's just one. It's just as many as you want, just because the fact that.
At 5th level, you can use 2 hit die.
Okay, give me a second here. All right, I am looking a lot better outside, being hurt. So I climb into the boat and just pull open a book and start reading.
Alright. You guys know where you're headed, or are you just gonna start pedaling?
We're gonna leave it up to the gods.
We're going to aim for the island, if we could actually see it from where we are.
The sun is starting to set at your backs above the forest, but as you guys are peering over the lake, you do see a solitary spire a couple miles out the river, or in the lake. But this single solitary spire, as the sun goes down, this little blue light flashing from the top of it. There are no other land masses that you can see at the moment.
All right, Red, start pedaling that way.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Who said I was the peddler?
No one
I
else
believe
is.
your captain did.
Nobody else is proficient
Oh.
in sea vehicles either.
Hold on. Role playing.
I'm just ignoring the argument and reading. I'm gonna spend the next half hour reading so I can arcane recovery. So basically, I'm taking a short.
Okay, you guys, throughout this trip, you guys can take a short rest, taking turns pedaling, whoever Captain Echo deems worthy.
Okay, well, back to the role playing. Now he
Once
said because I'm
Jupiter-
captain. I go, okay.
The dog was kind of scratching at the door for a little bit, so while we're at the role playing moment and not combat, I'm just gonna take him out to pee just really quick. It'll take like a minute.
Alright.
I've still got my headset on.
There ain't no time to take out your imaginary dog.
Not the dog!
I
Alright,
just kind
so
of look.
And yes, I actually worked that special ability in there.
Wait, I kind of look up. It's like, what's the argument going on about rowing?
no, it's been solved.
Okay.
Once Jupiter's a little bit calmer than he is, he'll actually help out with the rowing and everything like that, because he does remember that was kind of an agreement that, because Red's been the one that's been driving a lot, and it's good to kind of help him out and give him a break from it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm all about water. Anyway.
Alright.
So yeah, water vehicles attributes. Should I? This is one part I'm always confused about. Should I make it by strength or by what?
Oh, it's just you had your proficiency bonus, and depending on the check. So if it would be like survival, that would be like add your wisdom modifier to it.
Oh, so for this, would it be for what?
Go ahead. Make a perception check, just so you're keeping your eye on your destination. We're able to, for the first hour, keep course with the with that light you're following. In that hour, you notice the spire is becoming a mage tower. There are trees surrounding it. See, from you're still a few miles out, but now you're starting to see foliage island come into sight more. At this point, you hand the oars over to Red or to Jupiter. Take the next one. And Jupiter, I need you. Yeah, you're taking the oars.
Go ahead, sorry.
Red.
All right.
Go ahead and make a perception check. Are you proficient in water vehicles?
I don't even know if I'm even proficient in vehicles at all.
Okay, then go ahead and make your perception check at disadvantage.
Hmm.
You are able to keep your eye on your target because the island is now more than visible. You're able to get there fairly quickly. But you are having this hardest time just keeping the boat straight. You've gone left, you've gone right. Daedalus is thrown up once or twice because you're just side to side.
Well, it makes sense because the fact that he's not exactly in the kind of the best of mental states right now because he was basically was face to face with his mortal enemy.
I thought you would like that twist.
Yeah, I actually kind of wasn't expecting that. I'm just like, wait, man cloaked in black, blue flames. I'm like, wait, what is like? Surely this wouldn't be who it was because I think I remember in the backstory he was a bird, but I like this twist even better. This is much more menacing.
I was like, in your backstory, you said you were a small child, so like the only thing you were familiar with was Arakakra, so you just misunderstood what you saw.
Yep.
Or he had a mask of disguised self. One or the other. It doesn't matter.
I actually like that even better. So that's fine. So that works. But yeah.
You managed to pull up to the get closer to the island, and now you guys see this large ship parked on the side of the island.
Of course we do.
It is not a ship you're familiar with. It has red sails that look oriental. You know, like the Chinese boats that have those sails.
Mm-hmm.
So is it a ship? So is it like a junk style ship?
No, this looks like a sailing vessel. Like a
Okay.
carrying passenger kind of vessel. The
Okay,
tower
let's see
you're now looking at is crumbling, falling apart. The architecture seems old. Not things like you've seen in Winterhold, or not Skyrim, and Neverwinter or Waterdeep. Definitely not structures like you've seen in Saltmarsh. Echo, Cross, and make either history or Arcana checks.
Can I do both?
One or the other.
Trying to
I'm a
think.
+5 on
I
either
believe
one, so I'm okay with it.
I believe I'm better with history. Well, no,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
both the same, so it doesn't really matter. They're both intelligence.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's a nature check. Wasn't that one of those?
Nature? What? What the heck?
I was like, well,
come
that's
on.
nature. That's not either one of those.
Okay, no, never mind. Was it? Yeah, okay, I'll do history because I'm better at history. I actually got a +6 to that.
Okay.
18.
Echo, you
Wow.
were thinking back to lessons you taught other elves. You're like, why does this tower look familiar? As Cross just blurts out, oh my god, why can I not remember the name? Is that a mage tower from the cities of Mithros? One of the floating cities of the old empire. Before Mistra died the first. Before spells were rewritten.
So like
And
back in the days of 10th level spells.
back in the days of 10th, 11th, and 12th levels. This is
Okay.
one of the mage towers. And as Jupiter and Echo are hearing that word, things begin to click. Sea of Fallen Stars was a massive lake formed after one of the cities fell into it. And
Oh, that's pretty cool.
it fell far and fell deep. No one has been able to find any signs that these cities even existed except out of this mage tower and a handful of other. I may be getting the name wrong on what those cities were. I'll have to double check, but I cannot remember. I swear it's Mithra. I'll have to double check here in a while. But you recognize this tower as one of those towers. And things begin to click. There's an ancient grimoire in here. The siren has been collecting dragon eggs. The tome is rumored to have belonged to a fallen god, a god who ascended from mortality to godhood. You're not exactly sure what that grimoire is going to hold, but you have a feeling it's not going to be.
Well, I mean, look at this. We got crazy ancient tower, evil grimoires, an evil witch trying to kill us. Man, things are just getting worse the more we do that. More we work on this.
Don't you
Crazy
mean
assassins in the
better?
woods.
Alright, this is the
could-
island you guys are currently looking
And this being like a crazy ancient wizard tower, and there's another boat here. So there's probably gonna be a bunch of other adventurers. We're gonna have to register at some guild to actually loot stuff here.
Can we see what kind of condition that ship is in?
That ship, from what you can
Yeah.
see where you're at, it's kind of getting dark now. But Echo, with your dark vision, with your superior dark vision, you see that ship is almost brand new.
All right.
That ship was brought here probably just furnished and brought here specifically to drop people off on this island for some kind of excursion.
It looks like we're not going to be alone on this adventure.
Does the ship look like it's a pirate ship? So like any kind of like, I mean, I know you don't recognize if it have any like certain insignia, but would there be any like kind of like flag that would that would pretty much insinuate, hey, this is some kind of pirate faction?
It is not flying a pirate flag. It's actually not flying any flags. But the name on the side is USS Thunderbolt. From what you've gathered about sailing so far, a USS ship is a military vessel.
Can I tell what nation the ship is from?
You can. Go ahead and roll a history check.
Yep, give me a second here.
With advantage because you are a noble.
22.
Recognize the USS Thunderbolt as a ship that your brother mentioned very often as being part of the Alm Empire's fleet. The Alm Empire is run from Baldur's Gate south.
Okay.
King of Baldur's Gate, the king who resides in Baldur's Gate is the technical emperor of the Alm Empire, even though his subjects don't like to. USS Thunderbolt was a research vessel. It didn't carry military troops as much as it carried researchers.
Oh, guys, so that's like an Alm Empire research ship. So the good thing, even though it's military, it's like not full of, fighters and paladins, but a bunch of book wielding nerds. So at worst case, we may have to fight a bunch of wizards. So hopefully Red can just look at them really scary and they'll run away.
Could we detect any life nearby then?
Just using your natural born senses, you don't see anybody. The ship looks like there's nobody on it at all. The ship is just sitting there, floating in the water, anchor down. Which Captain Echo knows as being odd. No respectable captain would leave his ship completely unattended. You guys come up on the island. This side right here.
Okay.
Kind of just out of sight on the ship. You notice the forest in front of you has a path leading, from what you can see, line the path up with where you can see the tower. The path leads almost directly to it. It is nightfall. You guys did just have a battle where you guys spent a couple spells. All up to you on what you guys.
Like, do we want to try traipsing through this this crazy, scary island in the dark, or do we want to build like a very defensible camp and get some sleep?
I could go for some sleep right about now.
I mean, I'm sure Red is tired from all that rowing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I say we do the first one or the second one.
Well, I'm sure Jupiter's a little tired of the rowing as well. But you know,
Jupiter's
let's
just
forget
like
about the
just
boat for a
Jupiter is
bit.
just done with shit altogether. Like like you guys could clearly see that he is in a mental state that you guys have not seen him before.
Wait. Jupiter was rowing? I'm sorry, I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, for the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
hour,
yeah,
Red
he took
rode, and then
shifts.
Jupiter rode and made Daedalus a little seasick.
I had to do it.
No, it's all
Anyway,
good.
yeah, we're camping.
Okay, I set an alarm spell up.
Alright. You guys take a few moments, gather some. Do you guys want to be camping in the forest or still on the beach? As far as you can tell, you see nothing off of this island. This island is so far out in the water that you see no other land masses.
Well, we're not building a fire, so
The only thing you know is there are people here, because that ship is here. But apart from that, you have no idea what's on this island.
I'd
go ahead
say
and
we
stick
stay
to
on
the
the
known.
beach for now.
And I agree.
Yeah. You guys begin to make camp. I'll say you guys can get a full rest with 2 watches. So who's taking the first watch? You guys can either do it one person or you can pair up.
I'll take the first watch.
And then Cross and I are going to pair up for the last watch.
I'll pair up with Red for the first watch. Yeah.
Yes.
Jupiter, odd as it is, just curls up in his sleeping bag and lays there all night, thinking. Red and Daedalus, go ahead and make perception checks. You guys can either each roll or one of you roll.
Well, I get advantage with my shield too.
Okay, so each of you roll.
Oh yeah, how do you advantage an advantage?
You don't. It's just advantage.
Why is it that whenever I'm taking watch, my rolls are awful?
Right? Every
Because you're
time.
too busy
Yeah.
drinking.
Jeez.
Drinking too much, man. Okay.
Thankfully, Red's is pretty good.
At the beginning of y'all's watch, you hear the forest has a lot more activity than that forest you came out of. There are birds chirping.
That's just
You hear
super smart.
you can hear snakes hissing. You hear a wildcat let out this roar. You hear birds fly off, but nothing really terrible happens. Your watch goes through without anybody coming near the camp. Nothing in the forest immediately in front of you. As your watch comes to a close, Echo and Cross come out of. Wait, Cross, do you have the trance? Do you have trance too, or is that just a full elf?
No, half elves have to sleep the full time.
Okay.
Only full elves get the trance.
That's what I was like. I don't remember half elves having trance.
Nope, we do not
Yeah, I
have
think it's-
trance. We just have
Yeah,
the
I think
sleep
it's only
immunity.
I think it's only like drow and high elves that have to trance.
No, wood elves, sea elves,
Yeah,
Oh,
Eladrin,
I keep
they all do.
forgetting how many different elves there are in D&D.
So many.
6 at least, 6 main
I
ones.
have 7 just from the ones I've bought so far.
That's an elf and a lot of good, lot of sub.
I can make a whole party just out of elves.
yeah.
right.
There's a lot
Sounds
of
like an
elves.
elfin good time.
They will all hate each
Yeah.
other, but I can do it.
Yes. Cross wakes up terribly, like does not look like he had very restful sleep, and looks around.
Is
And
he?
just kinda-
He doesn't look exactly happy to be woken up, but he gets up for his watch with Captain Echo, who looks gloriously rested like all Drow do.
And young.
It's more like Cross is sitting there like doing the Drinky Bird into his spell book as Walter's actually the one on watch.
Oh jeez,
Okay.
I have not thought
Um,
about that show.
Since you do have
Wow.
Walter, go ahead and roll perception checks. One for you and one
Mine
for Walter.
automatically does the. Yeah, mine automatically does disadvantage still.
I'll
because of
give you the
whole
higher
draft
one.
thing.
I'll give you the higher one then.
Oh.
It
Crazy.
knows it.
didn't
It
actually roll
knows it's
disadvantage.
nighttime.
Yeah.
Right? I think what it is I have to click at a certain spot. I think I was clicking the actual D for a while.
Probably.
So I have to click off towards the side.
All right. Walter got a 6, unless he gets advantage for being able to use scent and hearing.
Yeah, give him advantage for that.
All right.
Because he's more or less like just keeping an
He gets
ear
a
out.
10.
Okay. Cross, go ahead and roll yours as well.
All right.
Or what's your passive?
My passive? My passive is 15.
Okay, that'll work. Since you are kind of dozing off, we'll just passive for
Yeah. Cross is not paying attention.
that. Echo, you notice something is moving in the forest. It's not coming anywhere near the camp, but it's trying to get far away from that tower. As everybody begins to rise in the morning.
Oh, excuse me.
Everybody begins to rise in the morning. Walter takes a cup of water, or takes a cup, goes over to the water, grabs it, and splashes it up across his face to wake him up.
What? I like holding my hands out, ready to fireball.
Oh, the
Not
fair
on
pickle.
a ship this time.
Everybody rises up, and as you guys get your gear back on, grab your bags, pack up the camp, or what little camp you had, you guys begin to hear it. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Oh boy.
Giant thudding steps in the.
Oh no, it's not a giant. It's gonna make us in the bread.
It's actually really good on toast.
That's the eye jelly.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen Trek.
You make the bones into bread, and then you put the eye jelly on the bread.
Listen, I really don't want to discuss how this giant is going to make us in the toast. All I know is there's a giant out there, and it's going to make us in the toast.
It's up to you guys. The path is right in front of you, leading to the forest.
I'd say ducking into the forest might be good, so it at least gives us some cover.
Okay. You guys begin to make your way into the forest. Are you guys going stealthily, or are you guys just walking in like? crazy sons
Like
of
we're
bitches
going
you
to the
are.
club. Yes.
Stealth. Definitely.
Oh, no.
I know Jupiter will.
Oh no.
Oh, we're trying the stealth again.
That's just what I suggest. It's whatever. I mean, it just depends on what the majority of it agrees.
All right. So the people that are still go last.
Like,
'Cause I'm just walking.
I mean, I will try to stealth. See how this.
okay, Red, go ahead and make a perception check. Everybody else, go ahead and make stealth rolls.
Wait, didn't this
Right.
plan backfire last time we tried it?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Believe it. Natural 20.
So I get
14.
disadvantage to stealth.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
So everyone's like, quick, stealth mode.
There's a guy carrying just pots and pans walking behind you.
Nice and stealthy, like a mouse.
Meanwhile, you just see Jupiter jumping through the trees like in Naruto, where when they're
At
when
this
they're
point,
hopping
you
from
guys
branch
are-
to branch.
At this point, you guys are pretty sure Jupiter is part owl. As he just
His mother was an owl bear.
whoosh, disappears.
Who?
Red, you are walking through and you notice branches broken on the path you're on. Branches are broken, trees are felled. A corpse of what looks like to be some kind of odd deer-like creature is hanging from a tree. As you're looking at this deer, you hear the clattering of plate mail coming up behind you, kind of slowly, but very noticeably.
You should have just walked with me, Deadless.
And as you're looking at the deer, your eyes kind of focus in on something down in the trees. As you see these two golden eyes looking at you.
And I take out my spear.
These two golden eyes, like as you're looking, as you're drawing that spear, go down into this massive maw with razor sharp teeth. And as you're like beginning to realize what this is, it lets out this enormous roar. And guys, go ahead and roll initiative.
Ah, we're getting attacked by another evil creature.
Oh,
Man,
boy.
we are so terrible at trying to avoid the creatures in the woods.
I literally wanted you guys to get past this, but I'm
Oh
Oh,
no!
jeez.
Oh no! It's a train.
Oh,
you guys are like right about
oh, oh man! It's a T-Rex.
I was
It's
like,
angry
you guys
because-
can't sneak past this, I promise. The
It's a
AC is
T-Rex.
not that high. Somebody, however.
Oh.
Jupiter, you can place yourself wherever you want because T-Rex did not see you.
Oh, guys, don't worry. Its movement's based on hearing.
Yes.
Clank,
I'll
clank,
just go.
clank.
Actually, just because of where the picture is, I'm probably just gonna try to be in its blind spot.
Gotcha.
Got 2 nat 20s on initiative.
Oh,
Alright,
where was
I'll
that
be
last
first, though.
fight?
Okay, good. I do have my character clicked, so initiative should go this time.
Alright, I forgot to remove. Or
24. Hey, I'm
Super
back in
high but
familiar territory. I'm early in the round.
That
Yeah,
goes
everyone's a super hype of mine.
Damn it.
Nicholas is hay.
Even with a nat 20, I'm still not there, like, second place.
That should be fun. The T-Rex rolled a 3.
Oh, God. Does it have negative on everything, or what?
No, it has a 0. It rolled a 3.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
It has
Oh,
a plus
Jesus.
0.
Does it matter? It's an effing T-Rex.
Also,
To be fair,
also
you
just-
guys have fought like 5 things stronger than this. I actually have a feeling you guys are gonna take this thing out in like 2.
No, what do you mean it's a T-Rex? It's going to eat us.
Okay.
I forgot to heal from the last one. Hold on just a quick second.
I'm just gonna make make a note. I'm gonna jot this down as a creature I am seeing when I am at a high enough challenge level to change into one of these.
It is a challenge
I
rating
know I
8,
can't.
and
Okay.
because you're not a circle of the moon, you are not ever going to be high enough to turn into.
Oh damn, that sucks. Okay, I was gonna
Give 'em
yeah,
hope.
like I was gonna take a note for when I did reach that.
You can't.
challenge
I mean,
rate,
you
so-
can't wild shape into it. If you
Right.
take shape change, I think might have a chance. But I'm not sure
Hey,
what level you
but,
have
yeah.
to be. It is
Yeah,
a
and
challenge
listen,
rating
man.
8.
And listen, man, when I get polymorph, I'm only turning into mammoths.
You keep polymorph, you're only turning into mammoths.
Yeah, you have a choice. You have mammoths or giant monkeys.
Well, I am all about the martial arts, so changing me into a giant Sun Wukong, I'm down for that. I'll positively go bananas.
But first, let's deal with this terrible T-Rex that's about to eat all of us.
All right, you guys get that guttural roar. Everybody, go ahead and make wisdom saving throws real quick.
Ugh,
Oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna be so afraid of this T-Rex.
that's a solid 4.
Okay.
Come on. My wisdom throw is not.
That was a nat 3.
Yeah.
It's acting up for me, so I'm just gonna roll a d20 plus 4 because that's my wisdom modifier. 20. Roll. 16.
Cross and Echo are terrified of this fucker.
I blame him.
Can I also be intrigued by it?
Oh,
Because I want to dissect it.
You are curious as fuck, but you want it dead first.
I absolutely want it dead first.
You were like, oh fuck, I want to dissect you, but you need to die. You are having very mixed emotions right now. So for the first for the first 6 seconds, you guys, your attacks are at disadvantage.
All right.
Yep. So first on the hit list, Jupiter.
All right. This thing has seen us, and it's basically proven hostile.
It is not happy to see you, and you are in its territory. It just roared at you. Take a guess.
Yep. Okay. I just wanted to make sure of that. What can I do for this thing? All right. I'm gonna go go ahead and cast Fairy Fire on this. Because let's see, object in a 20-foot cube within a range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light.
Said your
dex save.
Said yours was 15, right?
Yeah, it's a 15 has to make that dex save, and basically any attack roll on it, affected creature or object has it. Basically, everybody will have advantage.
That is a natural 18.
Are you freaking kidding me? I need to just take this spell off. I have had no luck with this dang spell.
It's a +0 to that spell. It's a +0 to his dex too. That was just a natural 18.
Well,
oh my god. Even then, I'm unlucky with that because I know these things don't have it. It's not that I'm not.
No, it has no dexterity. It is like.
I was gonna say because I know this big hulking creature does not have good dex. Not to meta or anything.
The only thing that's worse than that is its charisma and its intelligence.
I'm just imagining now T-Rex dating simulator when you mention charisma.
Anyway.
My bonus action. So I mean that's my regular action. So all right, as an action, I'm just gonna. Is this? Let me double checking real quick before I do this so I don't waste this. Okay, it lasts for a minute, so yeah, it'll go turn. So I'm just going to use elemental. I'm going to use elemental fist and get it ready for next round, and I'm going to use ice. And that's about all that I can do right now.
Alright, up next, our lovely Humongosaur Red.
I'm under it.
Okay. It sees you come up, and like as you go up under it, you're going to.
Hmm?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna stab its feet.
Okay, go ahead and roll for an attack.
Foot peg.
Foot stabby.
Oh, he's lucky.
This is the pike +1, right?
Yes.
You stab it. Doesn't even seem bothered. Just like
irritation.
all right. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
You're the only barbarian I know that doesn't rage. Okay.
It's because I don't rage for endless reason.
Captain Echo, you are terrified. You cannot willingly move forward, move toward it.
I'm not willing to move toward it, actually. Terrified or not, I don't want to move towards this thing. In fact, let's do the opposite.
Echo
I'm just gonna take
goes backwards. He's like, nope, nope, no, 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 nope.
steps back.
Echo's just like, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah. And then cast magic missile at second.
Okay.
Aiming for its head. It's kind of a massive target, so.
Yeah, it's not hard to hit. You hit it, and again, it's just annoyed.
Oh man, 2 force damage. Jesus. Oh, that's 2 by what, 4?
Yeah, 2 by 4 is 8. Yeah. Not bothered by it.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Can I do a bonus action? Just move a little further away.
Yeah, you still got some movement.
I'm just gonna move a little bit out of the way over here.
Yeah, eat that.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity check for me.
Me? Oh, that actually worked.
In your
11.
terror, run into the forest, but didn't notice the vines around. Kind of twist your ankle up in one, so your movement is halved for the next round.
Okay.
Daedalus, it is your turn.
Alright. How far away is this thing from me?
About 30 feet.
35 feet. Alright. I want to test this out.
All
You
right.
gave it to me. Because you gave it to me.
Famous last
So,
word.
Do
Word
it,
always
do
has
it,
words
do
in
it.
there.
I'm going to cast Bright Axe's Wrath.
Hey, that's a wisdom
Oh.
saving throw, which actually, a T-Rex is wise? What? Okay.
What?
They're stupid.
Yeah, wise. Survival.
They're stupid, but they're wise. Okay, interesting.
It's a survival thing.
What's the DC on that?
That's all it is.
16.
What is it?
16.
16? That is a natural 17 plus 1.
Damn.
Oh.
Okay, well then it takes half damage.
It takes half the damage.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that's 4d6 fire, 4d6 radiant.
I'm gonna do 8 and just take half.
Okay. Yeah.
He's a very wise T-Rex. Yeah.
Okay, so 8 and 5.
Yup.
Alright.
Bonus
Yep.
action.
Your action? Bonus action?
First, I'm gonna move a couple.
Move
And I'm gonna spiritual weapon right there.
grab that. As a flaming sword appears right next to Red.
Man, I know I was good, but
That hits. In the sense that the Rexes are not hard to hit.
It's my turn.
Alright. Next is Cross. Cross,
Alright.
you willingly cannot get closer to this thing.
Yeah, so Cross picks up Walter And then in like a Scooby-Doo running in place panic, he casts invisibility on himself.
Okay.
So
You know
I am
what?
now
Yeah.
invisible. I
As you
am
guys
now
see,
invisible.
Walter and Cross just
Yeah, give me a second here. Where is it? Okay, Ninja Mask. And then let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There I go.
Boink,
Alright.
boink.
Alright, there's my actions.
all right. Um, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm on the wrong screen. I got an 18.
Even though you're panicking and in a frenzy is even though you're in a frenzy panic, as you're running away from this, you notice that the ground starts to get softer. So you step into areas that are not as soft, so you don't expose your tracks. So you're still very well hidden. All right. Next is the T-Rex.
You gotta make a wisdom.
Does have to make a. That is a natural 18 for 19, so the spell ends.
Wow.
I am not even. I'm like, why am I rolling good for this guy? The assassin rolled like shit.
He was technically the king of the jungle. So
All right, so
I don't know, but we've somehow managed to aggro the entire island on us.
the T-Rex is going to take a step back to look at Red, who's at his feet, and is going to take his bite action at Red, which is 24 to hit.
the hell?
Waves to people jet. High cross. 24 to hit with a bite action or deeds.
Did you just say 4d12?
Maybe.
Yes.
29 points of piercing damage. Hail attack is going to Jupiter.
Hold on.
Oh.
Which is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
That one's 3d8s. 24 points of blood.
Oh, dang.
That is all the T-Rex can do. Now we're back to Jupiter, who just got smacked by a tail literally the size of him.
Yeah, the T-Rex thought it was story time, and he told me a tale. All
God
right, so
damn
Jupiter is
it.
going to. All right, so Jupiter is going to I'm going to fly up to this thing. Cause I'm still behind him, right?
Yeah, you're behind him.
All right, cool. I'm going to fly up, and I'm going to land on the top of his neck. Right.
Hold on 1 second.
Right.
Um,
Sorry, no worries.
I forgot. Red, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
You want me to roll strength check? At disadvantage or normal?
Normal, so you got a 26, you passed. You are not stuck in the T-Rex.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, Jupiter, continue.
All right, so so I'm right behind him. So I'm going to fly up, and I'm going to land just on the top of his neck, right before where the top of his head is.
Okay. Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
Animal handling. Yeah.
Just to make sure you can surf this dude. Yeah,
25.
Yeah, you managed to find a spot where the T-Rex can't see you, and you have a good enough grip. You are hanging on.
Yeah, buddy. So I'm going. All right, I'm going to, and I still have my my icy frozen fists up because it lasts for a minute.
Okay.
So I'm going to make an unarmed strike right on top of his head.
Go for it.
Yeah. Unarmed strike.
Yeah, that hits. Jesus.
And that's
Ooh,
8 ice
brain attack.
damage. And bonus action, I'm going to spend a key point, Flurry of Blows.
Okay, make 2 unarmed strikes. That hits.
And the next one.
That misses. Get those
Wow.
2 first strikes in, and as you go in for that third one, he just whips his head, and you just slide right past.
I'm still on him though. It just
you're
just
still,
kinda
like-
barely graze him.
You're still there.
All right, good. So he takes it. So he'll be taking 16 ice damage or frost damage.
Cold damage, yeah.
Yeah, cold. Yeah, cold damage.
It doesn't do
Alright,
anything
and-
more than a normal hit would.
All right, and that's about all I can do right now.
Alright.
So I am done. I am still rodeoing this dang thing.
Red, it is your move, sir.
Alright, so. Okay, or, yeah. Getting back up. I'm going back under him.
Alright.
And I put my hand on his leg, and then I rage.
Alright, bonus action rage.
Now, when it comes, no one can see it, so never mind. Anyway, and then I punch his leg.
Alright, go ahead and make an unarmed strike.
Ooh, buckle him. I like that.
Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just did a 1-inch punch on him.
Yeah.
In the calf muscle.
You hear this guttural roar come out as he just got smacked in the leg by basically a mini dinosaur at this point.
Oh, by the way, here's some rage for you.
Oh, number 2. Not looking happy. Still more than alive, but not looking happy.
He has a dead leg.
Alright, anything else, Red? But then that's all you can.
Yeah.
Captain Echo, you are no longer horribly frightened of this creature. Just have enough respect to stay away from it right now.
And I have just enough respect to move 15 feet out of this little area. Just enough respect to do that.
Just enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was still looking at my spells. Yeesh. And I will cast. I'm so far away from everything. Firebolt into his face.
Okay, go ahead and roll for an attack. Wow. As you go to cast Firebolt, take a step forward and slip back in the mud, and the firebolt from your hand just shoots right past his face.
That's all right. That's all I can really do. Oh, wait, it's a cantrip.
feel
Could I
too-
try again, or?
Dan?
Don't feel too bad. I missed a punch when I was riding on his neck.
I was like, wait a minute, it was the cantrip. I could probably try again.
And try that again.
Yeah, that doesn't do
Oh!
shit.
Are you double cantripping?
Yeah, I'm allowing cantrips as a bonus action because they're cantrip.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about it. There's no warlocks here, so yeah, you get back up and you try again, and somehow miraculously the exact same thing happens. You slip again. You're just like, fuck this day. Alright, next is Daedalus. Daedalus, who
Oh,
just
poor
saw 2
thing.
fireballs fly past and absolutely missed the T-Rex.
It was the diversion tactic.
First, I'm gonna hit him with my spiritual weapon. It's already right there.
Alright.
My bonus action.
Yeah, I'll say your spiritual weapon has to move about 5 feet up to hit, but yeah. Has to move back within range.
I realized it was out of range. Sorry.
Yeah, he stepped back away from red and away from red and them.
On my screen, he just moved left, so my spiritual weapon was still touching him.
Oh yeah, well. Basically, it wasn't like, yeah, just kind of had to get back into position. 23, yeah, that definitely. You managed to hit a tendon in its leg. So now this dinosaur has a visible limp. And he is not looking happy now. He is very, very mad. Alright, what's next?
I'm gonna move up on him and hit him.
As you see this angry dwarf just run up and charge. Hammer ready. Go ahead and roll. Critical hit. Okay. You see this slam right across the other leg that the leg that Red had just punched. This warhammer swing. I have a sound for this. Hold on.
Wow.
This is the echo as the thunder roars across his flesh. That was a lot of damage. 16.
18.
He is hurt.
So a total of 30 damage from me this turn.
Yeah, this Trix is hurt. Up next is Cross.
Okay, let me see here. I'll step right there. And then, let me see, I will flame bolt this thing with advantage because I'm invisible. Probably don't need it, but give me 1 second here. Yeah, so 26 in the flame bolt.
So 19 for flame bolt.
Yeah.
You hit him dead in the eye, and he is pissed.
That's great. And I guess I'll just take advantage of this and bonus action flame bolt him again.
Sure.
At 25.
That one didn't have as much firepower behind it, but you know he is still hurt. He just.
Yep.
How do your fireballs hit, not mine?
Because I was invisible, I had advantage on the first one.
And you were standing. You were standing in the mud. It's how it happens.
Yeah.
All right. The T-Rex, in his frenzied rage, is going to take his attack at Daedalus. Might attack at Daedalus.
I ready my reaction.
That is a natural 20.
Fuck.
So healers on deck. It's gonna hurt. Other dice. $24 double to 7 is a lot of fucking damage. 55 points of bludgeoning damage, piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm already down.
Okay,
Yeah,
then.
dropped.
Okay, then you are essentially swallowed. Not swallowed, but you are being held in the jaws of this T-Rex. And as he goes down and picks up Daedalus, he throws Jupiter off and makes a tail attack at disadvantage because kind of mid-air target. But that was a natural 17 plus 10, so 27.
Home run!
Wait, so that hits me?
That hits Jupiter.
Oh, Jesus.
I even rolled a disadvantage. It was a natural 17 and a natural 19.
Well,
So how much damage am I taking?
3d8.
3d8.
Bludgeoning damage.
22.
Mm.
22.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh, healer's down. Healer's down.
I had 21 health.
Oh man, that's sad. He got
Um,
home run.
that's very bad.
Jupiter, go ahead and make a death saving throw for me.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Okay,
he
and
fell
it's,
out of the sky.
Oh wait, yeah. So that's one failed death saving throw.
God dang it.
Then make another one.
Oh. 20 without the 11.
Okay, that's pass.
Okay, so I've got one pass and one fail.
Yep. Next is Red. Red, you just saw Daedalus get scooped up from beside you, and is now hanging. His chainmail arm is hanging from the mouth of this T-Rex. You see Jupiter fall out of the sky into the forest. What are you doing?
Tell me, is his face like right next to me or anything?
No, his face is back up about 6 feet above you. Like you're standing about 5 foot tall. About another 6 feet above that is where the T-Rex's head is.
I'm going to what?
I will tell you, the T-Rex looks very injured.
Oh, I believe you. I would say I try to throw him, but I'm not that ambitious. Yeah, I'm gonna stab him.
All right. Attack.
Poke.
9 plus rage damage. Stab him, and he looks furious, but he's still standing. Captain Echo.
Yes.
Here we go.
I just had to check one thing before I try this. And I'm still half movement.
No, you are now out of the bush. You are your full movement.
Okay. And that's 30. And then from there, I'm still out of all of their ranges to do anything helpful. Other than lightning bolt to his chest.
Yeah, where you're at, you misread. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was trying to move in a specific spot.
You can aim that just not hitting. All right. More than likely getting.
24?
Yeah, he fails the dex save. For lightning damage, as you hit him, the lightning explodes through his chest. His gaping hole now just left where electric sparks are erupting. Creature's chest. Red, I need you to make a dexterity saving.
Oh. Proximity.
He's about to collapse. You manage to dive into the chest hole as he's falling in, just the creature fall around you. You're kind of like surrounded by blood and gore now, but you didn't get crushed by a 2-ton dinosaur.
Actually, I was gonna ask if I can, like, guide it.
Hey, red surrounded by red.
I won't say you're able to guide it, but you're able to get into a position where you don't get crushed.
Okay.
Daedalus, you take a death saving throw from basically falling with this creature.
Saving throw.
You take a failure on a death saving, and then go ahead and make a death saving throw. There's 2 failures for Daedalus.
Oh, jeez.
Cross, it is your go. We're just gonna go with the
Okay.
initiative of get to the healers.
It's me and shove potion down my.
Alright, so I run into Daedalus and I shove my healing potion I have on me down his throat.
Alright, Daedalus is still halfway in the creature's. You see where his mouth is, you can give him the healing potion, but he is still in the dinosaur's mouth.
Okay, so can I use my... Alright, so I run over, I grab Daedalus since he's halfway in the monster's mouth. I misty step away, holding on the Daedalus to, like, over here, and then I put the potion down his throat.
That is fine.
Because I will not
Yeah,
pass
'cause-
that save. I'm not going to take the chance of ripping him out of the mouth.
Like, poof.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's a standard healing potion, so I think it's only like a D4 or 2D4.
The standard healing potion is 2d4 plus.
Okay, 2D4.
But that stabilizes Daedalus plus.
Yep, I know that gets him back up so he can heal somebody.
Alright.
Live!
Next is Jupiter. I need a death saving throw, sir.
All right. D20. 13.
That is 2 passes and 1 failure.
Oh, Razzie, move your token over next to me.
Alright. Red, anything you want to do on your go, or are you gonna let it go into the next?
I mean, am I inside the T-Rex or just?
You're basically surrounded by his insides right now. There's
Oh,
red-
it's time to chop. Time to chop through. Or no, yeah. I'm gonna just try to thrust through.
Go ahead and make an attack roll. Yeah, it takes you a couple seconds, but you're able to just take your pike and drive it through its ribcage, splitting it open and just walking out. False.
Well, we're gonna have T-Rex for dinner, boys.
See you guys filling the bag of holding with. All right. Next is
Yeah.
Echo.
Would I be able to get to Jupiter now, or
I mean, if you want to save your potion, I can heal him.
yeah, that works.
I mean, you'd be able to move, action, dash, and then bonus action potion if you wanted to.
No, Daedalus said he's going to heal him, so I'm just going to get to the T-Rex. And I'm actually going to have to be leaving here in about 5 minutes, so could I get investigation checks and everything out of the way?
Yes. Go ahead and
Okay,
roll
cool.
your go ahead and roll your investigation check and medicine check.
Cool.
Okay. I will send the information to Echo.
Okay, awesome. And then from that, I just want to be able to try to take a tooth from this guy and keep it.
Yeah, you're able to do that after
Okay.
everything that's happened to his face.
I'm going to start collecting teeth. That's what's going to happen now.
It sucks about that tail attack because when he had Daedalus in his mouth, I had a whole thing planned in my head to be like, oh, this is gonna be. But
I even
yeah.
rolled it at disadvantage. That was the worst part about it.
Yeah, that was the weak part. Jesus.
Oh.
And I'll be able to plug in
but
and hear
that's
what
how the-
happens here in about 20 minutes when I land at work.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's how
Oh.
the dice works.
Yeah. Alright, so...
So while he's doing all
Daedalus...
that, I'm gonna
Yeah.
cure.
Okay, so Echo is doing his thing. Now Daedalus, it's your turn to go heal. Jupiter. Jupiter is out in the woods, so it's gonna take you a second to find him. He got knocked by a tail into a tree and down.
And because I'm unconscious, I couldn't exactly use slow fall.
Yeah, no.
Man, the one campaign where I don't take feather falls, the one where we seem to need it the most.
Right?
Campaign with the flying person and you still.
But so do I find him though?
Yeah, you find him well enough, and you're able to. You can use a cantrip or a potion right now to heal him. You can't use a spell or anything.
Oh, okay.
We'll say you used your action to actually search for him.
So I don't know about you guys, but who wants to sit down and have lunch?
That'd be nice.
Take a little 30-minute break.
Yeah. Next session I will be here for the full time. I finally got the late shifts.
Ah, finally. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Cool.
I just had to endure this for 2 weeks until they could rearrange the schedule.
Nah, it's all good, bro.
It's all good, man. Take care of your life. You know, have a good day at work.
Yeah.
Keep safe. Keep healthy.
I'll watch the stream and find out what happens next later on tonight and take my notes.
Yeah, you guys just fought a T-Rex. That was awesome.
That was terrifying.
That was absolutely
Terrifying.
I told my wife, I was like, "You guys are they're gonna hate me in a few minutes."
I dissected it fully, so I'm happy.
Oh yeah, you've got while everybody is resting, you are taking a full collection of notes, and then I will send them to you, later on.
Okay, cool. All right, and I'll hear from you guys in about 20 minutes when I land at work.
Yep.
Peace.
All right, have a
Have
good
a
night,
buddy.
Yep. Don't forget to use your dice, Healy dice, because we're taking a 30-minute lunch break. Can't think of the term right now.
Oh, hit dice? Yeah.
Hit dice, yeah.
Jupiter, you're up, stable. Short rest. Everybody gets their short rest. Echo has gained knowledge on a multitude of interesting tidbits about this T-Rex. After Echo was done dissecting it, Red, are you harvesting the meat from the dinosaur?
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
I'll help him.
Alright. Go ahead and make it with advantage then.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll 2 hit die. Or, you know, I'm gonna do 3. So.
Alright.
Or yeah. 3 hit dice. So 14.
You only rolled 2. You rolled 1 for your monk and 1.
I thought I had put. Oh, even though I checked off. Okay, I thought because of the fact that I checked 2 boxes for my monk, it would automatically roll both of them. So I just got to roll 1 more.
Yep.
There we go.
With that medicine check, Fred, you're able to gather about 20 pounds of viable meat that isn't destroyed, burnt, or otherwise bruised. You're able to get about. It would equate to about 25 good-sized steaks. So you got a few meals where you can make a couple good T-Rex burgers. Sure, these natural 20s that these monsters are rolling are going to kill you guys.
Right.
Like, I didn't even.
Jupiter. But as Jupiter just gets up and he sees that Daedalus, brought him back and healed him and everything like that, he'll just put his hand on his shoulder and just thank him for that and everything. Because it's funny, Daedalus was down last campaign. I healed him and brought him back, and now it's reversed.
I mean, technically you're both down, but.
Right.
Yeah.
Not happy about that nat 20 roll.
I wasn't.
Yeah, seriously.
I wasn't happy about it. I just was like, well, shit. As you guys rest for a few minutes, taking in everything, you guys realize that the tower is about 100 feet behind you. The fight with the T-Rex distracted you a little bit, but you look up and you see this tower about 5 stories high. And you're just like, well, fuck.
Oh. Wait, is that another T-Rex? Oh wait, no, it's just a tower. Okay.
I
Echo
thought it would have been a train.
Echo finishes writing his notes, closes his book, puts it away, looks up at the tower, and is like, oh, we need a raise. What do you guys want to do?
Guess we're going to the tower.
Alright. You guys want to go stealthily, or you guys want to walk into the belly of the beast?
I don't think stealth is a good idea.
Oh, you already know what I'm doing. Let's do it, eh?
Walk with Red.
Red just starts walking. As you guys get closer to the door, I'll say about 40. You guys notice that the landscape just drops into like this crevice. As if this tower was either exhumed from the ground below, or it looks like a meteor struck here, and this is where the tower was built. I'm not entirely sure what. It looks like it was either dug up around the tower, or something heavy impacted this tower. Is the only thing that.
Is it like a steep slope, or is it like a steady like crater slope?
Like a steady crater slope. Like you can go down it fairly easily without too much of a. Do notice that once you get to the edge and look down, there is 2 camps set up outside the door of the. Both look not new, but have been used. Just a quick head count of the beds, or of the sleep pack, the packs that are left out, and the sleeping bags still enrolled. You're guessing that this camp has about 10 people in it, at most.
Can we see any movement or anything in the camp from here?
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Well, I can never find perception when I'm looking for it. 21.
You do not see any movement in the camps, but you do see shadows flickering in the doorway. See 1, maybe 2 shadows that you can definitely discern as human. Just walking back and forth in the main chamber.
Alright, we got 1 or 2 possibilities here. 1, they're all in the tower looking for loot, or 2, they've all been turned into vampires and they're afraid to come out in the sun.
Echo just turns to you and is like, I need to find you better books.
What are they afraid that they'll? What are they afraid that they'll sparkle?
Vampires don't sparkle.
Huh,
That's what
yeah,
Fae
but I
do.
was-
Hey, the Fae don't sparkle. Oh, I swear to God, if Arlo was here, he would smack you.
But we need a plan. Seeing that stealth has never worked for us, do we agree to this? That stealth has not worked once for us.
Everybody turns to Daedalus.
Sorry.
Alright. Maybe I could send Walter down to see if he can spot anything?
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check for Walt.
Okay, give me a second here. Had to plug the headphones back into their charger.
That's on.
Alright. Alright, Walter, let's see you not be bad at something.
Walter, do you want Walter to be sneaky about this, or?
Yeah, let me roll his stealth check here. So he got a 12 on his perception and a 19 on his stealth.
Okay, gotcha.
Nice.
Walter poofs out for a second and poofs back next to the door, but he sees this coming. Poof. And he creeps up to the door and, Ross, are you looking through his eyes, or are you just...
Oh, the eye look thing is, I forget the range. I think it's 100 feet for the eye look thing.
Yeah, you're only about 40 feet from...
Yeah, then I'll do eye vision.
Okay. What you're seeing through Walter's eyes are two humanoids in red cloaks, ceremonial dagger at their waist. They're just looking through boxes.
Do they have do they got tattoos on their heads?
Their heads are currently covered. Walter cannot see them correctly. They are currently digging through boxes, looking for something. They're not
Okay.
they're not really saying anything. They're just digging and looking.
Okay.
One of them stands up and looks back at the door as Walter like pops back behind the door just in time. Walter hears footsteps coming towards. Instead of coming to the door, the footsteps walk toward another set of boxes. Walter looks in again and begins to take a couple steps into the room, hiding within the shadows, just keeping an eye on them. Seeing what they're looking for. This continues for a couple minutes. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna have Walter go back to the camp to see if there's anybody actually in the tents or anything.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a second stealth.
Why is Walter's character sheet keep closing on me? Walter rolled a big 8 as he crashes into his pile of snacks.
Yeah, he actually doesn't even make it out of the mage tower because he's trying to sneakily get back out the door as something catches his attention. Like one of the cultists hit their hand on a box and scream. Walter hears this out of instinct, turns his head and bunks right into the door. Both cultists look at Walter. Gonna poof him out.
Yeah, I poof them out. I was like, oh crap, they made us. They're guys in red robes. They look scary. Man, I hope. Oh no. We're gonna have to fight Manchun. We run into the red mages today, guys. Let's get back on the red boat. Let's get back on the boat. This is a bad idea.
Echo
They
stops.
probably murdered everybody and like turned them into sandwiches.
Echo grabs you. Is like, stop. What did they look like?
They're dudes in red robes with daggers. They have to be red mages. They probably murdered everybody.
And he looks down at the red robes he's wearing. Just looks at you like they're wearing red robes, so they must be red mages.
Yeah.
If you guys want to run back to the boat, you can. It's all up to y'all. Echo is disappointed in your kind of blatant bigotry, but
The thing is, Echo's wearing a red captain's coat, not a red robe.
You want us to do, Rad? You want to do?
I mean, they know we're here, so they're either gonna follow us back to the boat, or we just gotta walk into the camp.
What time of the day is
we
it?
didn't fight a T-Rex for nothing.
it is currently midday.
Midday. I was gonna say I wasn't sure if it was like night or something like that. I was gonna see, do I see a bat? Do I see a bat anywhere? And I was gonna see if I do, I was gonna turn into it and kind of do a little air recon.
Again, you cannot turn into anything with a flying speed or a running speed.
Oh, that's
or
right.
swimming
That's
speed.
right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm still new to like the whole druidy ways and everything. Because I figured seeing a big bird man flying in the air at midday would be a little auspicious.
As you guys are having this conversation, these two hooded figures come out of the door and just looking around. They don't quite see you yet. You're still up on the cliffside, kind of hidden.
Oh crap! They've come out. Quick, everybody hide.
Okay. Everybody roll a stealth check.
No. I'm gonna do hide behind a twig.
I mean, there's like this cliff edge, like this edge. You guys are kind of sitting on. Like you guys could duck
Okay.
down, and technically they can't see you over the mound. All you'd have to do is like
The
kind of just
maze
get
of
down.
terribleness. Yes.
Better.
22.
Jupiter in full ninja style just disappears. Like nobody knows.
You just see like a puff of smoke.
I mean, I just hide behind it.
Frost got a 10.
Yeah.
Echo.
High roller over here, man.
16. Yeah. You guys duck down, and they aren't looking up. So you're lucky on this.
Good.
They aren't looking too high up yet. They look around, and they mutter something to themselves in. It sounds like a foreign language. Like it has dictions of common, but there's something off about it. Like recognize some of the words, but some of it just sounds like gibberish. Perfectly honest with you. They turn around and go back inside. And this time the door closes behind them. That's the plan.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? Do we just want to run in there like maniacs, or maybe try to sneak down there?
Try to talk to them.
How about
Okay.
maniac?
Or not. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can go down and talk to him.
We don't have to murder everybody.
I didn't say we were gonna murder him. It's just most times we walk into places, they've been stabbing us a lot lately.
It's true. All right, let's go up to him and be cautious. Now, who's the talker? You.
Echo looks at you. He's like, "This is your idea."
Yeah. I think I can talk to him. I may be able to do it. I can be persuasive when I need to.
All right.
So yeah, I'll follow with you.
As
Okay.
you guys begin to slide down the cliffside, the blue light you guys were following when you initially got here begins to pulse again at the top of the tower.
Hey Sterling, you were breaking up there. Can you say that again?
Oh, sorry. That blue light you guys saw from the water, it begins to pulse again at the top of the tower. As you guys get closer, you hear the scream of a humanoid. At first you think it's a scream of terror, then the blood curdling, the sound of them choking on their own blood echoes throughout the area and then dies down.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Echo looks at you guys like, I don't think they're the talkative type.
Well,
So I guess stabby it is.
As you guys get down here, you guys notice there's this front door. There's this. What you can see, the two camps are set up at the two side walls. There's no real other way in except for this front door. But you do notice that there is a set of stairs going downward inside that lead to what look like a basement area. It's possible, if you didn't want to go through the front door, to go in that direction.
okay. So I wasn't the only one that heard that terrifying scream, right?
Oh, y'all were.
Okay. So do we still want to try going through the front door, or maybe we want to take this side door and go into the basement? Looking through the camp real quick, do we see like if anybody's still in the tents or anything, or are they all emptied?
All the tents are empty.
All right, and there's no sign of struggle in the camp, right?
No, everything looks like it was just left there.
Okay.
Like they planned on being back later anyway.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do? Do we want to go through the front door or the side door?
Let's go to the front door.
Okay. I. All right. I take a couple steps back behind Red. Is like, do you want to try opening it?
Sure, let's go. Crack my knuckles and
Echo puts his hand on your shoulder, Red, as like, go to the side of the door and just pull it open. I'm going to try something.
all right, strength.
Just an action to open the door, and as you're walking up, you see Echo preparing fireball in his hand.
Okay. All right, I open the door.
As the door comes open, you hear these two entities say, "Huh?" As Echo releases fireball through the.
Hmm?
Both fail.
Oh.
Okay, so that's 8-6 fire.
Man, that room was full of boxes with papers in it.
Maybe. Jesus Christ, Echo. Okay. Echo just killed both of them. They are dead.
Dang.
They only had 33 hit points. He rolled 30-40. What they're saying. I actually didn't expect that to work. I expected it to like damage them a little bit. They're dead. Dead. Okay. Yeah. So the room is. A lot of the boxes that were in there are now on fire, but there are some that are not. You're dead. You're dead. Okay, the fireball hit.
Hey, Sterling, if you had a map of the room you want us to be looking at, you hadn't switched the player map yet.
I know. I'm 5 seconds to.
Okay.
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 Wait, I did. You guys not in this room yet?
I see it now.
Okay. I was like, wait, I did pull you guys over into this. Okay. Okay, so that is where the fireball hit. The two guys were there and they were in range. So actually, all the crates that they were searching in are actually untouched. The only thing that's on fire is a couple chairs and a table that were in the middle.
Any hope of us doing this quietly? I guess is out of the books.
As you guys are saying this, you guys notice that there's noise above you that is a lot louder than what you guys are doing right now. You're not entirely sure if your presence has been noticed yet, but there's a bunch of noise going on above you.
Well, I'll go look through this pile of boxes over here then.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Uh, 24.
There are a bunch of research papers, old tomes, broken bottles, blank scrolls, torn scrolls, burned scrolls, rotten fish, rotten meat. It looks like there's just a bunch of stuff people were just throwing in boxes to try and take back with them later on. The rotten meat, the rotten fish, you're not entirely sure why it's here, but it is. On some of the papers that you can scavenge that are legible still. The language is beyond you. It's beyond any language you know of in current Faerun. This looks like a language from a generation past. Something that's been long forgotten. By the music.
So go ahead and check these boxes over here.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay.
Who came back?
What?
19.
19. Similar. You find similar things. You find broken bottles, broken vials. You do see a human skull laying in one of the chests. It doesn't look like it was from a person. It looks like it was a research specimen that they had actually. There are runes marked on it. Like tools had been used on the skull itself. Like it was an item of research. As you guys are looking through this room, and as the smoke clears from the fireball, you guys notice there are two doors. One leads to a very small room with what looks like a set of stairs going downstairs, and then what you see is another door across to the left side of the room that looks like it has a spiral staircase leading up.
All right, so which way?
Well, I'm hearing people above us. Do we want to sneak down below and see where there maybe not be anybody for right now?
Sounds like a good idea.
But first, let's set these two guys up like they were fighting each other and somehow set the room on fire.
Their bodies are currently burning.
Cadaverific.
So you can try and move them, but they're toasty.
They're actually burning, right?
Yeah, they're on fire.
Oh, okay.
Just quick question. Are the floors, they're made of rock, right?
Yeah, the floors are made of stone.
Would it make a lot of noise if I use mold earth to kind of bury them in the stone as if, oh, these guys just disappeared?
Yes, because this kind of rock, you're gonna have to cast mold earth multiple times just to make the earth pliable enough to manipulate it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't.
I was just curious on that one.
Yeah, Mold Earth doesn't like working on solid stone.
All right, I was just.
It can. It just doesn't. It's not as fast. It's not an instant effect. You have to do it multiple times to manipulate it.
Yeah, this is why you need a donkey with bags of dirt on it. But that's a discussion for another day. Is there anything we can use to put the burning stuff out, or are we just gonna have to let this fire go?
You don't see anything immediately. I mean, the only thing in this room really is just a bunch of flammable stuff.
Oh wait, Jupiter, can't you like do things with like flame control and stuff?
Yeah, I can actually use my control. Considering this is actually, I was actually just thinking that it isn't magic fire, so I can actually kind of die the flames down.
This is fire caused by a magical source. There's a
damn,
difference.
That's right. Shit.
Nope, there's a difference.
Man,
You can use it. You can use control fire.
Yeah.
This isn't magical fire. It's magical fire. It's fire created by magic. There's a difference.
Oh, it's fire created by magic. Okay, yeah.
There's a difference.
As I've said, I'll die the flames down, and then we'll put these guys in We'll put these guys in one of these boxes that has less stuff in it, so they just disappeared.
Right. It takes you guys a few minutes. You guys are able to easily stash the bodies away now. The flames die out. The smoke begins to clear up. Echo takes a minute and walks closer to the basement as you see lightning sparks just spark up his arm, and his hair just kind of like moves with the wind, and he's like, I do not recommend going in the basement.
What's wrong with the basement?
I'm not sure.
Trust
I
me.
just sense a lot of storm magic down there.
Alright, we're going.
Just sense a lot of electric-based magic down there.
Alright, basement or attic? We're going to the attic.
Okay. Guess we'll have to go upstairs then.
Okay. At your normal pace?
Yeah, I think we've given up on trying to be stealthy, correct, everybody?
Yeah, I'm going in first.
Alright.
I'll go right
Welcome
behind.
back, Echo.
Okay, are you gonna just keep going up the stairs, or are you gonna kind of just, like, peek up first?
Yes, we're gonna peek. Be cautious.
Well, I mean, there's two options here. Be cautious or die.
Be cautious.
Yeah, be cautious.
Alright, as you guys come up the tower, you notice two more mages are sifting through a pile of scrolls. This floor, from what you guys can see as you peek up the stairs, not noticed yet. This floor is covered in blood. There are torture devices. There are spell circles. There are bones of creatures long since passed. And there's just a pile of books and scrolls that these two red hooded figures are sifting. What do you guys want to do?
Okay.
This is your specialty. I say book.
Let's see. So we're on the stairs, right?
Yes.
Okay, give me a second. Can't
You guys
find
are-
screens.
Yeah, you guys are kind of between floors at the moment.
So we'd be over here, just putting token down to save time. Okay, so there's two mages. Hey, Echo, Red, you guys think you could sneak up and clock them on the head?
I can clock them on the head, but I don't know about the sneaking part.
Hello?
Oh, sorry.
Hello?
I'm seeing what echoes.
No, everybody went quiet. Everybody went quiet.
Well,
after
yeah,
that. thought
I
I
can
might have
clock
gotten
them on the head,
disconnected
but I don't know
from
about the sneaking part.
Just don't have Daedalus do the sneaking.
Yeah.
Probably if we're gonna be trying to do something that's gonna be like stealth hits to try to knock them out, I've got a +5 in stealth.
Well, handle it.
Yeah.
Alright, yep. I was just thinking that. Yeah, let me go ahead and I'll go ahead and try to. Are we gonna have me handle both, or are we having one person do one and one doing the other?
We're gonna do one that's far.
Because-
We're gonna do the one that's close.
Okay. So yeah, I'll go ahead and try
Echo?
to.
Echo is going to cast a minor illusion to recreate one of these cultists coming down the stairs. Or, no. They create an illusion of a cultist. If I can find it. Who's going to be over here at the torture device, strapped in, screaming. The two you guys are down on the stairs, kind of tucked away. The two cultists turn to the one who's on the torture device, confused, but run over to check on their friend. They make it to about here on their turn. You guys have a surprise round because of Echo's actions. What do you guys want to do?
Alright, since they're close by, I'm going to try to stealth and knock them and try to knock them both out. That's what the plan was, right?
You were.
Trying to.
Yeah.
So I just want
Okay.
to make sure that because
I'll say from the stairs over there, you have enough time to run over and try to knock them out. Go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage.
attack roll with advantage. All right, so it's just your basic unarmed strike.
Yep.
Okay. Attack roll with advantage. Another one, come on. There we go.
All right.
18.
You come up to the first one, and you bop straight on the neck. He goes down to one knee, but he's still conscious.
Ooh, shoot. Right. Let me see. All right, so I'm gonna try to do it again. I'm gonna try to spend a key point, and do flurry of blows to try to finish the job and knock him out.
All right, you have advantage on these 2 strikes.
Advantage on these 2 strikes. Oh wait, that's right. That was my first strike.
First one you had advantage on, and then your flurry of blows is 2 more strikes. You have advantage on those as well.
To John as well. Flurry of blows. 1. There we go.
9 points. Okay. Yeah, one more strike.
One more strike. All right.
Because you still have you had advantage on him.
Oh, that's right. That's right. One more advantage strike on flurry of blow. Sorry. For that.
Okay. You managed to hit him 3 times fast enough that he just drops to the ground, unconscious. His friend, who's beside him, turns and sees you. You guys still have a surprise. He can't take his action yet. You guys still have a surprise round. Cross, Daedalus, and Red still have their actions.
Quick, Red, go do that wrestling thing that you do.
Red, do the thing.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Alright, I go up to one and grab it.
Alright, go ahead and roll a grapple.
Hold on, before he does.
Do I have to?
Well, never mind.
I mean, if you don't want him knocked out. You're not entirely sure what these guys can do.
Try.
I'm gonna say if Red succeeds in this and grabs the guy, could I run and put my hand over his mouth to keep him quiet?
Wait, you're trying to grab him, Red?
Yeah, it's just a strength check.
I
Oh.
thought it was athletics.
Oh, right.
It is athletics. You're right.
Good call on that one.
Hey, I'm just trying to make sure I can maximize my
No,
friend's
that's good, that's good.
fun.
No, that's good.
Yeah, you grab him, and you have him wrapped around the mouth. Go ahead and make a strength check to see if you can knock him unconscious with your sleeper hold. Yeah, he's knocked the fuck out. Red just comes up behind him, puts him in the sleeper hold, like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. He's asleep. One is dead, one is unconscious.
Wait, the one that I used the flurry of blows on, I took him out? Like, out?
Yeah.
Nice.
Punched him into goo.
He did like 27 damage.
Does there appear to be any other way in and out of this room now that we've subdued the guys?
The only way in and out of this floor is the stairs.
Okay. So there's no other way in or out of the floor currently.
Currently.
All right. I'm gonna look at the mage. Can I search the mages for anything identifiable?
Sure.
What do you want? Investigate?
Yeah.
Okay.
After he does that, the mage that we knocked out, I'm gonna tie him up and gag him just so he can't say anything and he can't move.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jupiter, Red, really good job there.
Jupiter gives a thumbs up as he's getting ready to tie up the unconscious mage.
All right. On the
23.
dead one, you do find a cult dagger. That
Okay.
the blade seems like a normal crooked blade, but the handle looks like dragon scales leading up to the head of a dragon. And from the books you've read, you notice that it's a red dragon. As you look at the one that they're tying up, you notice that he's holding a dagger with a blue dragon. you're thinking back to what Walter saw. He saw one had a dagger with a green dragon, a white dragon. You're starting to suspect these might be followers of Tiamat.
Oh man,
Oh,
these
geez.
guys have crazy dragon cult stuff. Hey, Daedalus, does this make any sense to you?
Should I make a religion check for that?
Yes,
Oh.
make a religion check for him.
Oh, and Echo, I guess, is stealing their clothes and daggers.
Echo is collecting daggers. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, ooh, shiny.
Are these like 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 now that their robes are off? Are they like regular humans?
Yeah, they're just humans. But as you take their robes off, you do see that they have a tattoo of the 5-headed dragon on their chest. Which doesn't look... It looks less like a tattoo and more like a brand.
Ooh.
Man, that talk about your branding.
See, I rolled
That
a
was
13
good.
for that.
Your branch of religion doesn't really care too much about the dragon religions. You know Bahamut is a god of good and Tiamat is a god of evil. That is about as much information as you know and about as much information as you care about.
Did I roll a religion check to see if there's anything that I know? Now that I've pretty much found the guy that we knocked out.
Go for it.
Sweet. 15.
Similar information. You know that Lunarius is a paladin of Bahamut, and that the ancient dragons, and actually at their age, technically all of the ones of the Conclave are Greater Wyrm, but you know that the older dragons were actually children of Bahamut and Tiamat. So you know Lunarius is the child of Bahamut, and the black dragon that your shipmates work for was a child of Tiamat. About all you know.
But it was because I would just have a realization like it was like with the fact that I would know that these are basically followers of Tiamat, and the fact that the siren wants this book. Could she be trying to would I know enough to think that she's trying to take out like Lunarius and all that, since they basically follow Bahamut, who's basically like if I'm getting my lore mixed up, let me know. I'm just double checking. But would Bahamut basically be like they're basically him and them and Tiamat are like mortal enemies. They hate each other, correct?
They're actually siblings, so it's worse.
Oh shoot. Oh god.
No, they don't hate each other. They know they need each other for balance, but they don't agree on anything.
Okay.
What you gather from this information is that this book might have something to do with the dragons, might have something to do with the gods. Considering the book you're looking for supposedly belonged to a lich who became a god, you're more inclined to the thought process that this book belongs to or is used for ascending to a higher level.
All I know is this is all bad. Alright, so there's no other way in or out of this room, correct?
Nope.
Alright, I will go search the pile of books then.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
$27.
Alright. A lot of the books are just notes on human anatomy, dragonborn anatomy. The anatomy of a fully realized lich. The anatomy of a dead lich. There are books on just research on what happens if a person dies this way. What happens if this creature lived this life this way. This tower looks like a Lich's laboratory, trying to solve the manner of how to survive. At this point, you're also noticing these two magic circles covered in blood.
Yeah. So like I make a very disinterested stack of all the anatomy books.
Echo wanders over and is like, very interesting, like, hid in a candy store, happy flicker in his eyes. Like, I want this. I want all this.
I guess I will arcane the circles.
Okay, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Hey, Dallas, you may want to look at these things too if you're... Oh, yeah, I totally botched that. Hey, Dallas, I have no idea. Do you have any clue? Or Jupiter, does your weird tree knowledge have any clue?
Weird tree.
Is he asking me if I know anything about like how the books are, or if I'm
No, the arcane circles on the floor.
The weird circles on the ground.
So that's an Arcana check.
Yeah, Arcana check.
I could try. I don't think I've ever seen these.
I
before,
know
but
less
yeah.
than Cross does.
You guys are gonna
Yeah,
have
plus
no idea what
three
this
in
is.
Arcana, so I'll check.
Natural
I'll check
20.
and see if
Natural 20.
I'll go ahead and roll an Arcana check to see if I know anything. I wouldn't exactly call it weird tree knowledge, but
Nope, y'all haven't got a fucking clue what these are.
Would
wait
Echo
the
maybe know?
shit.
Oh my god, what was that? That's like a 3, a 7, and a 3.
Would Echo maybe know what it is?
Sure, let's try.
We could pry him away from reading the book, the books on disgusting stuff.
His Arcana's +5. Let's try. Yeah, that's a 21.
Damn.
As you guys are discussing this, not knowing what any of this is, Echo comes over and he's like, "These are paralysis runes. They're used to hold a target in the circle. They can't leave.
Oh.
I don't suggest stepping on one. They still look active."
And there's... Okay, well, let's search this thing just to see if there's any way out of this room. Because it...
There is a small window on the wall, about 2 foot wide by 4 foot tall.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody could possibly squeeze through it, but it wouldn't be comfortable, and you're on the 2nd floor.
Yeah, does it appear like the tower seem like it should be taller than this?
No, the ceilings, now that you're paying attention to it, are about 15 feet high.
Okay, so it doesn't feel... So it doesn't seem like this tower is any taller.
Oh yeah, there's definitely more floors.
Okay.
You know that if you're on the 2nd floor, about 15-20 feet off the ground, there should be about another 60 feet above you.
Alright, I'm going to try to search for any type of hidden, like, doors or staircases. You want another investigate check?
Yes, go ahead and roll an investigation check and an Arcana check.
16... And a 12.
To the best of your knowledge, there's no hidden passages, there's no secret bookcases, there's nothing. Everything seems pretty solid. Seems like it was a very basic mage tower, but with rooms specifically designed for a handful of projects.
I'm gonna wait.
Well-
But I'm gonna go by the staircase to see if I hear anything downstairs. Like maybe there might have been more cultists outside that we didn't know about that might have come inside.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay. Nope. Wow, my perceptions have been crap tonight or today.
Oof. Yeah, you don't hear anything. Like, you actually hear nothing. There's no sound coming from the floor above you. There's no sound coming from the floors below you.
All right. Just gonna.
But
I'm
out
just
the
gonna-
window, do notice that blue flash getting to glow brighter.
Like the blue flash is above us or something? Can I arcane the blue flash now that we're closer to it?
Yeah, go for it. Arcana check.
18.
That's much better. You notice this is a... You personally have not seen it. Oh yeah, Echo knows what this is too. but you have read stories about summoning circles to summon lesser deities, to summon lesser demons, greater demons. You always know that they take an immense amount of energy, and that energy is a very bright light when it's being gathered. Echo, from his research and his history at the university, knows that this blue light is for making contact with the divine gate. So whatever is happening, they are trying to contact the divine. Daedalus, go ahead and roll a religion check. You're not sure what god it is, but you do feel divine energy flowing into the room, into the tower itself. You're not entirely sure which god it is, but you feel the divine energy pulling to the tower. So what do you guys want to do?
Oh man. Well, we're only the only other places I think we can get into are the basement or possibly up. If we can figure out how to get to the next floor.
It's a spiral staircase. I mean, the
staircase actually goes up to
the
another
staircase
floor.
keeps going. It's just a spiral staircase that goes like one floor.
Oh, see, by the description you were given, the staircase ended on this floor.
Oh no, my bad.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then, everyone back in the stairs.
Yep, let's do this.
Yeah. I honestly thought the way it was described that the staircase stopped at this floor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. No.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you were looking for stuff. I'm like, this keeps going up.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it felt like that. The staircase stopped there, but like they had some other type of way up.
I gotcha.
Okay. You guys want me to send Walter up to the next floor?
Jupiter nods, like in agreement. That'd probably be the best because
Walter
realized that he.
Walter poofs and jumps up to the next floor, and immediately rushes back down.
Yeah, buddy. What's wrong?
You get you get this flash of imagery in your head of a dragon staring Walter in the face.
Oh, how big of a dragon?
It scared the shit out of Walter.
Yeah, let's not.
Oh god, Walter says there's a dragon on the next floor. We may have to get our game faces on.
As Walter's thinking about it now, he's like, I don't think it was alive. I just saw a dragon.
Oh man.
As Walter's thinking about it, he's like, I just freaked out. There was a big dragon pointed at my face. That's all I know.
Oh man, what if these
Perfectly
cultists are
natural
sacrificing
reaction.
dragons?
Depends. You guys want to keep going up?
Fortunately, choice.
Ugh. Whose turn is it to go first?
Not mine.
Echo creeps up the stairs and just peeks over the ledge, and it's like takes a deep breath and looks up and comes back down. It's like, okay, the dragon is dead, long dead, like dead.
Ah. Like, is it dead where we can salvage some like materials from it? If there's no cultists up there?
As you guys walk up, you guys notice it is a full dragon skeleton,
Oh.
and it has multiple glowing runes under it. It's full spell circles under certain portions of its body.
Paralysis.
There's also a lava pool in the middle of the room, like being held by volcanic rock. There's a pool of lava in the corner of the room.
Okay, well.
Research papers flung all over the floor. Alchemy equipment on one table. Compasses, maps, potions, all over the room. This room was definitely used for research, and this dragon has been here for a long time.
Okay, well, here's the arcane on the circles.
They are circles of holding.
Okay.
Basically, they stop this dragon from leaving this area.
Okay, hey, be careful. There's more of those crazy circles on the floor, and a pit of lava?
Whatever they were doing in this tower, they needed an immense heat source for.
No. That's in-game cross telling everybody. There's a pit of lava in here.
And the fact that it's on, and the
Hey,
fact that it's on the
you gotta
third,
cook somehow.
Be back in a second.
well, the fact that it's on the third floor and it's not boring through to the
I go
to the
upstairs
floor
to him.
below.
As you guys were climbing the stairs, you realize that the floors are separated by about a 6-foot column of stone. So each floor has about a 5 to 6 foot gap, just pure stone in between each floor.
Okay.
All right, let's keep going. I'm going
I think
in.
Red was saying something.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Okay. Coming onto the floor, there are no cultists. You see notes
Phew, it's
scattered.
hot.
You see notes scattered on the floor. Yeah, the heat is up there. There are notes scattered on the floor. There are open books at the dragon. Potions on tables. Closed tomes on tables.
I make an intelligence check.
Go for it.
I want to try to guess what they were trying to do.
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. I got 20 on the insight.
Natural freaking 20. Okay. To the best of your knowledge, you are not familiar with the arcane in any given way. But just based on what you see here, they were trying to figure out why dragons are essentially immortal. Also, from the size of the dragon in this room, you see that they took a young dragon. Wasn't even an adult dragon, they had basically a child.
Oh, we have to kill these guys. They're killing the babies.
Not the babies, but the adolescents.
I have a quick question.
Is this
in
a story
room,
about
are
the
there-
Dragon Gate? This is in character.
Okay.
Good job again, Sterling.
Okay. I have no clue, man. What in the world is the Dragon Gate? As I start looking through the pile of notes.
Something
What
about
about
them
that either?
doing stuff with dragons and try to experiment on them.
Ross, as you're looking through these notes, your mind begins to kind of backtrack. None of these notes are in any language you recognize. And you've
Okay.
come from a family that had tutors to teach you pretty much any language you wanted to learn.
But listen,
they're
I only
all-
paid attention to Celestial and Sylvan class, anyways.
Yeah, you only paid attention enough to memorize those languages, but you do remember what some of the other languages looked like. Like if you had to guess what Orcish looked like, you could give a good enough. None of this is even remotely close. And as you're looking through these notes, some of it doesn't even make sense. Like it goes from writing left to right to writing upside down to writing backward to notes being covered by more notes. This looks like the writings of a mad mage. Mage who has completely lost his mind. Can't even piece the pages together to see which page is first, which page is second. It literally looks like the collective madness of multiple men, multiple lifetimes in a pile of paper. Then you come
Yeah.
across a single page that is written in common. And all it says, multiple times, is I am Vecna. I am Vecna. I am Vecna.
Oh man. Somebody was screwing around with the powers of Vecna and are going crazy. They must have found that eyeball that makes you turn into a madman and murder babies.
Holy crap. What do we
I
do
think we
with
should,
this?
I don't know, but do we want to look at those scary tables or just go look through some more floors of this place?
Let's look at the tables.
You do notice that there are a couple potions that look like the healing potions you're carrying that are over on one of the tables, and there's also a cancer that looks like it's prepared to make additional potions. It looks like a full alchemist setup was set up on one of the tables.
Like a total alchemist lab or like a portable alchemist lab?
Like a portable alchemist lab. Something that they can quickly make potions or test certain things with very quickly.
Hey, Jupiter, weren't you trying to figure out how to like make healing potions and stuff?
I was. Actually, and also, Sterling, I have a quick question. In this room, are there any, like, sources of water, like barrels of water, something like that, they use for, like, their alchemist supplies or, like, drinking or something like that?
The only liquids you see is the pool of magma behind you, and a couple vials about the size of a watermelon with a spout that are filled with a clear water-like liquid. You can't guarantee that it's water, but it looks like water.
All right. I was gonna say in case things went south and somebody came up the stairs, I was gonna use some water to throw it into, pour it on the magma and kind of make us a nice little good smoke screen. But that's out the window. But as I'm looking at this and I hear Cross mention about making potions, you know, I nod and everything's like, yes, I actually. Yes, I was learning how to make potions. Why do you ask?
That's an alchemist lab a portable alchemist lab over there. You might want to grab that.
I go to where he is saying and avoiding going on to any of the stop movement circles, and I grab the alchemist lab.
All right. Go ahead and add an alchemist kit to your Go ahead, yeah. We'll add an alchemist kit to your thing, and I'll go in and edit what it actually is.
Okay, no problem.
Basically like an alchemist kit plus 2.
Sweet.
There is one on the table where you grab the alchemist kit from. There is a book that is bound like tightly. It's got like 6 different locks on it. That's sitting next to the alchemist kit.
Ooh, that's probably the book we're looking for.
You ain't that lucky.
I kind of just whistle over to Echo and I just motion him to, hey, over here. Everything, and I point to the book.
I have a quick question. Does anybody have access to Dispel Magic?
I have access to it, but don't have it prepared.
I have spell magic prepared.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I was pretty sure at level 4 that's when that spell became available.
Level 3.
Oh, it's a level 3 spell? Okay.
Yep.
Nice. Yep.
Okay. Unlike everything else that's been written in this room, across the spine of the book in Elvish is written can't even think of the word right now. Vecna's Herbology. It is a tome from when Vecna was still a mortal mage. And this was his little guide to what herb. For some reason, it is bound by 6 different locks. And Echo, just taking a wild guess, that's not the tome we're looking for. That's too easy.
Well, I just saw that with how it was tied down and locked, I figured, hey, somebody doesn't want this to be just quickly glanced through.
I mean, that may also be true, but you have a good feeling that's not the book.
Also, you said there was a table with maps and stuff on it.
Yes.
Hey, Daedalus, while I'm sorting these piles, you want to check those maps?
Sure.
Alright. Daedalus, as you unroll one of the maps, you don't recognize anything on that map. Doesn't look like anything here on Faerun. And you, after researching all those maps to try and find the holy weapon you're looking, this doesn't look like Faerun at all. And up in the corner, you notice in Elvish is a name. Don't read Elvish, do you?
Nope.
You unravel the next map. It looks similar to the other map you were looking at, but darker. Like everything seems to be shadowy. And again, in Elvish, top is a name. Third map, you unravel. This one you recognize. Not Faerun, but is actually the planar map. This maps out the material plane, the Feywild, Shadowfell, and every plane of existence outside of that. Whoever left all of this here, and the more you're looking at this, the more it points to this is literally the last place Vecna was while he was where he became a lich, where he ascended to divinity. Where everything is screaming in your mind, including your god in the very back of your voice saying, "It's fucking Vecna's house." Everything is pointing to this is where Vecna learned how to become a lich. This is where he did. This is where he did his experiments. All of this is his shit.
I share that with the rest of the party.
Oh, great.
Oh,
I also say that if someone can read Elvish, there's some words in Elvish on these maps.
I'll take a look at it.
Echo looks over your shoulder and he's like, "Oh, that's a map of the Feywilds and that's a map of Shadowfell." That's literally all they said was Feywilds and Shadowfell.
Thanks, Echo.
That, I believe, is everything in this room. You guys can grab the 2 standard healing potions that are on the table.
Alright.
You said that book the book of herbology that we thought was the tome we were looking for. You said it was strapped down to the
It has it's not strapped down, but it's closed with 6 arcane locks.
I can't dispel 6 of them. I can only dispel 3 of them.
Well, dispel is a
It would work on arcane locks specifically.
Yeah, no. For some reason, I was thinking dispel is a ritual, but it's not a ritual.
But that can honestly be something you guys do, like, you know, when you're safe.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Echo's like, you know what? Put the book in the bag of holding, and we'll work on that later.
Right, because it could prove useful. So I just grabbed the book and I just put it in the bag of holding.
Okay, and the staircases go up to more levels?
Staircase goes up to, as you guys look up the staircase, you see that it ends at a trapdoor. Trapdoor that's been busted open. And that blue light is shining through it. Now it's pulsing even faster.
Okay, real quick thing here. Razzie, you said you had to go at 3:30?
Yeah, I have to leave here in about 5 minutes.
Do we just want to call? Can we just call it here since Razzie has to go and we don't have Echo at the moment?
Yep, I was about to.
All right, great.
Okay.
I just wanted to see what else y'all wanted to do real quick.
No, that's all good.
No,
All right.
I'm terrified as it is. You know, we got attacked by T-Rex, man. That's terrifying.
We almost had our 2 main healers die, and we almost had our favorite little half-elf wizard boy get killed by my arch nemesis. So yeah, this has been a session.
Yeah, this all happens the session after we get the artwork. So I knew as soon as we got something nice, bad stuff would happen.
Pull the heartstrings!
It's not even the heartstrings. It's just us getting hosed by bad dice.
Like seriously, all the dice have sucked today except for mine. Mine are like 18s, 19s, 17s. I'm like, stop. I'm not trying to murder them innately, Jesus.
Freaking 20. Like, come on, man.
I mean, you had. I mean,
I went
the
from-
only like. What's up?
I went from full health down to -5 health in that one chunk.
Yeah. But I mean, Sterling, you were rolling some bad dice, and we had that bounty hunter coming after us. So that's
I know, the
about,
bounty hunter was like, I was like, okay, well, okay. I didn't want y'all to die to him either, but I'm like, at the same time, like, can I slightly better? Just a little bit better.
So I mean, it could have been a lot worse if those were all good. So, but yeah.
It would have been a lot worse.
Oh. All right.
Okay. That is where we're going to call the session, guys. In the next session, you guys can go up the stairs and to your doom. Not really. But...
Yep, I already got my stuff loaded out on Roll20 for you to switch out my token for next week.
Yeah. All right. Yes, I will be.
Hey, Sterling, quick question for you. What program are you using to do your map editing?
Incarnate.
Incarnate? Okay.
I absolutely love it. It's totally worth the $25 a month I'm using it for. Or $25 a year. $25 a year.
Hell yeah. Also, also a title name for this week's session: Tyrannosaurus Recked.
Yeah. I'm not even with that. Yeah, that's exactly what this session's gonna be called.
Or T-Recked, either way.
T-Recked. I honestly didn't expect you both to die like that, but
I didn't expect it either. Like, I had something so awesome, planned that would have been so perfect when after on my next move, whether Deadless got chomped or not. But damn, but you know, sometimes the dice just have a different plan for you.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna get a few things taken care of before I have to work tonight. Luckily, I don't have to babysit drunk people like I did last night and the week before.
Alright. Well, you
Good
guys
luck,
have
man.
a good night. Bye, Twitch. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Later.
Everyone have a good night. Love you guys.
See
See you
y'all next time.
See you next week.